Everybody, hi Jeanette, hi Gail, hi Al. Hold on, I've got to get over to the YouTube. Tonight, we're going to discuss Jenna. Now, most of the children on that page are models. Most of the children on that page, their photos are in publications all over. The little girl on the top with the two little Princess Leia buns, she was in a hairstyle. I don't remember what it was, but I know when I did a reverse search. I'm going to show you all about this. But these were the children that Jenna adopted. Jenna is right here. And she is behind this picture here. And this may be a niece or something. This little girl was found doing an image search for a baby girl. And here is a picture of a person that is very hurt. And Jenna describes this accident. So we're going to meet Jenna. How did we find Jenna? How did Jenna find us? How did Jenna target us is probably most applicable. She found us in the spring of 2019. In the spring of 2019, we were a magnet for quite a few. Hold on a minute, I'm going to sneeze. Quite a few attention-seeking, probably people that suffered from fictitious disorder, but I'm not diagnosing anybody, but living a lie, lying for attention, whatever all that is. Hello, Bessie UK. Hi. Hi, Slam RN. Another one, Slam RN. Yeah. So I think the best way to be introduced to Jenna is the way that we all introduced to Jenna. Jenna called in. And let me go to that video. Okay, and this, I believe, was her first ever call-in with us. And I have it to the part where she does call in. Let me see if this is it. This is her first call-in.
And
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout. I'm done.
I'm getting back on track with Factor.
Fresh, never.
Johnny actually asked it, how did I get the kids from Afghanistan? My cousin and my brother-in-law are both military, and
I just want to make sure this is her first call-in because I just thought of something. She didn't have to email me to call in, so it's not probably her first. Let me make sure. Just hang on a second, please.
Hold on a minute. I hope that's the right number. Oh, there it is anyway. Here, let me see, is it the right one?
Okay, so this is on.
The number, shoot, I'm on the wrong thing. Come on. The number's here. Hold on, I have to make it, I don't know what I just did to it now. Here you go. There's the number. This one on the whiteboard here. What is this about, Peerless? Peerless Mohawk? It's about a number, because Jenna wants to call in. Mommy is leaving, right? Thank you, Lisa. Mommy's leaving? Jenna asked if she wants to call in.
So we knew Jenna. This can't be the first one.
It's
So
about her 21 kids.
her 21 kids, or maybe it's the first one. I don't know. Might be. Might be. 21 kids.
Oh, wait. She was, now she's not?
No, she is.
Oh, Jen's calling. We have a poisonous frog here. I've heard about those bad frogs. In Florida, the dogs are dying of them. Oh, not me? Okay, Carolyn. I mean, Christina. You were saying goodnight, and now Jen is calling. Right. I guess it's just in California, they're gone.
Come on,
Jenna
Jenna.
Pete was looking forward. Jenna's not calling anymore, Mommy Chickadee? No, she's calling.
She's calling. Don't you worry about it. Every time I flashed ahead, then.
Can you guys see her? I can't. Oh, hold on, while I was keeping the number up. Jenny, do you have the number? Can I take the number down?
Yeah, take it down. Take it down, please. Thank you. Here she comes.
Oh, here's Jenna. Hi, Jenna.
Uh-oh. Bye,
Yes,
Jenna.
you don't like me. It's okay. There she is. There she goes. Awesome sour cherries. Where do I get those awesome sour cherries? We get sour cherries? Where? Not me, I guess. It's bug-filled, snake-filled.
There she is.
Hi, Jenna.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes?
Okay.
Oh,
How are you?
good. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Where are you? Are you in the U.S.?
This is Carolyn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking at the screen and it's not showing.
You can't see me?
No, I can see you, but you're talking about cherries. Oh, there I am.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Are you in the U.S.?
Yeah, I'm in Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. So, you 21 kids?
I believe, but that's probably not as many as we'll have, because if ever a sibling is born, we take them because we want our children to always have their siblings.
Wow. And how long have you had 21 kids?
Well, 3 of them only appeared this year, so not that long.
But have you had the older ones almost all their life?
Yes, my oldest, Carl, who's 17, and my daughter Isa are from Puerto Rico, and they actually were not a military adoption. Their mother had cancer, and their biological mother, and when she passed, they were left to us. And unfortunately, Isa was only 3 days old, but so I've had Isa for 15 years and Carl, and they're good kids. And then the rest of the children, now the one thing that I'm not sure how we'll go over is my cousin was in the military, and she found when she was deployed in Afghanistan, and when she got home, she gave me a call and said, Jen, you have to take these kids, you have to. So they're we have from Afghanistan,
Mm-hmm.
we have from Syria, and we have from Lesotho, South Africa. And Carl and Isa.
And where else?
I said Carl and Isa.
Oh, okay. Carl and Isa. So, and now the littlest ones you have that are all under a year?
Yep. Alexander was born in August. Addie was born March 1st. And then Zachary will be 1 on July 30th.
Wow. That's incredible. Yeah.
It's amazing how much of a blessing they are.
You're a very special person to be able to, handle that many children.
I'm a very strict parent, as is my husband. My children are pretty good kids, though. They're 11 and I'll give you my son Grant. He is from Syria, and he was born in the 2013 acid attack.
Oh.
We him, and he had infections and had to have skin graft, and we were so you fall in love. As soon as you get told there's a child for you, you fall in love with it. I didn't even see the picture. He was my baby boy, and then he had these and they were infected, and we weren't sure if he was going to make it, and he had to go through so much pain to get the infection and the skin graft and all that. So, but he's great now. He's 10 going on 60, I think. He loves to watch MASH.
Yeah.
But one of the things that we do deal with is, obviously, my husband and I are white. We have 2 white children. Oh, so actually we adopted from England, where my husband is from, and from the United States too. Anyways, people have come up to, I guess it's better, I like it better when they come up to me, because I'll tell them where to go. But they'll walk up to my children and say, you need to be with your own kind.
Wow.
Tanya actually asked, how did I get the kids from Afghanistan? My cousin and my brother-in-law are both military, and my cousin knew after my accident we couldn't have biological children, which it doesn't matter, children are your children. And once we got approved for military adoption, you can adopt pretty much immediately from anywhere where a child is in trouble.
And do you have to travel there? Because I know some international adoptions, there's lots of requirements and there's 2 trips, sometimes 3. Do you have to go through all that, or is it different?
It's different through the military. One of the things we do is they're considered, I don't know, the colonel who is in charge of calls the children who are adopted this way lost causes no one cares about, which is, I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to punch a colonel, but if I could, I would.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, they are, so we get them immediately because it's either that or the biological parent or the biological family will dispose of them.
Wow. So that's great. And then so your youngest ones, they're not siblings? They're siblings of sets that you have. Is that what it is?
Yes. All of the. So for my children from Africa, usually the mother died in childbirth or whatever, but the father's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't understand safe sex. As for my other ones, I don't want to get controversial or anything, but my children, obviously these were not their names when they lived in Afghanistan. It's Landon, Gavin, Lori,
Mm-hmm.
very, very Middle Eastern names.
Right.
My daughter, who is now 15, it rains and snows, and people don't know this in Afghanistan, but if it rained, the goat got in before the girls.
Wow.
And they did live in a cave.
They did what?
They lived in a cave.
In a cave. Oh.
There's a law now that you cannot adopt a boy over the age of 5 from the Middle East because of the training they would have already had. But if you ever want to meet remarkable people, these kids are just they have honestly lived through things we couldn't have imagined. And
okay, dude, so you're over 50 and want to get in shape by May 1st? Start March 31st with 7-minute chair work.
they're happy, healthy, strong, independent, but my 17-year-old from Afghanistan loves to go to the movie with me. Just me and him, probably because I let him buy whatever he wants, but they are beautiful children and they are happy and healthy. And as for the amount of children, it's actually 22. I think I've mentioned this before, but I lost my daughter to a hate crime because she was black and we were white.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't know that. Sorry to hear that.
thank, I never know what to say to that because it's like, thank you, but I don't,
Right.
it's been 8 years. She was killed by a black woman who believed we were destroying her. She, 3 days after her 3rd birthday.
Oh my gosh. You mean just randomly? She knew you? The woman that did this?
She was one of the representatives to help with the culture change.
Mm-hmm.
And we had just adopted my younger daughter, Emma, who, I'm sorry, not Emma, Taylin. And
Oh, Denise, let me tell Denise.
Yeah.
Denise, please don't get all upset with this woman. Everything she's saying is a total lie. I looked and looked and looked for this, well, I think our chime finally got off Christmas. For this story that she said. She said this happened in a courthouse, if I remember right. We'll hear it in a minute. Denise, this is someone I'm highlighting who came on the show. I'm highlighting people who come on and they either tell complete lies for attention. So we're highlighting Jenna tonight. Jenna came on in 2019, so don't worry about this. It's not true. The child was not killed. What she's saying here did not happen.
didn't realize my husband James was British, and apparently British people are evil, and we were white, and my daughter was wearing an Elsa costume. She actually usually wore Elsa dress because she loves that. But
I want to say something. I do believe Jenna in her head conjured up these situations like daydreams that you do when you're a child. You know what I mean? When you're a child and you think about something and you lay down and you can like picture it. If you have a good imagination, I don't know. I had a good imagination. I could picture things, or you think about, okay, what's it going to be like when I get married and I have 5 kids or whatever, right? You think about something. Or then like people with imaginary friends or whatever, or they think up situations. I don't think Jenna ever grew out of that. So when she is describing these situations and she says, you know, this child was killed in this courthouse, she's going to go into she's wearing this costume, and she normally wore Oscar the Grouch costumes. I believe she truly has gone over and over and over that in her head. Do you understand? So that it's like, again, I mean, I liken it to the most thing like when we're kids, when we're teenagers or something, and we're thinking about things far into the future. We may go back on the same thing. It may even be that, you know, as a teenager, you liked, you know, whoever, David Cassidy, Scott Baio, whatever, and you had these things, and maybe you thought of situations. I think that's what Jenna's doing. But Jenna has just relived this whole situation. So just listen to her describe this.
she thought we were trying to wipe her.
And this was a professional woman that was helping you with the transition?
Yes, who was from...
I am very skeptical of this from the beginning. Jenna, I was always skeptical of.
And she did this in your house with you there? Or
She...
that's horrible.
She did it inside the courthouse.
Inside the courthouse.
After the adoption was signed of my daughter.
Oh my gosh. And she's in jail now, right?
She was killed by the guards.
She was killed by the guards of the courthouse?
Yes.
Wow. And this happened in Massachusetts?
Yes, it was reported on the news and all that. but,
I couldn't find one thing.
sorry, her name was Keisha, and it's so hard to
Keisha.
talk about her.
I imagine. That's horrendous.
I've never done drugs in my life, thank you.
Oh, say that she's reading the chat. People
Wait,
are saying,
someone say something?
I think Jen is doing drugs.
She said, hang up the call, she's on meth.
Hang up the call,
Oh,
she's on
don't
meth.
pay- There's probably a troll, yeah, don't pay attention to that. That is horrible. I mean, that's insanity. I mean, it's incomprehensible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
So
her
sorry.
face.
How long ago? How long ago? How long ago did that happen? 8 years ago?
See, I'm taking this
Oh,
all in.
yeah.
8 years ago, okay, because I looked this up and I could not find a thing.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, it's just strange. I will tell you, people can be very, their minds are not open to.
I can be skeptical of a lot of things. This is the first caller. I don't get rid of someone. That's very irresponsible on my part. Okay.
Right,
Thank you,
yeah.
Ashley.
Cruel, yeah.
Thank
But
you.
That's, I mean,
Okay,
that's
Ashley, I'm
some
not a
woman's
victim.
supposed
Who
to help
said
you
I
with
was
the
a victim?
transition, and that's just.
You don't know anything about me, Ashley. Bye-bye, darling. See you later.
I didn't mean to get that deep into it. I wanted to mention that if you go onto the military website, any office, you can absolutely find.
Thanks for the view, Ashley.
To adopt through the military.
Thanks for the 3 comments. They go towards our algorithms. Thank you.
One of the things you can do is adopt children from the United States who lost both parents in, the last, but it's, sorry,
Very possible for Lee.
crying, and I'm sure you understand why.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's horrendous. I mean, I can't even believe it. That's just.
Good morning, Duping.
But yeah, that's happy, not. So all of my children from wherever they're from have their siblings with them, which.
I just want to explain something. You say that she sounds like she's, speaking slowly or whatever. That she had an excuse for that. She was in this horrendous accident, the one you see on the thumbnail. I'll show you a little more about that. Yeah, she was in this horrendous accident. Let's not forget that, okay? And that's why she said she spoke like that, which made everybody feel, well, not everybody, but empathetic people, made them feel pretty bad because she said she had this traumatic brain injury.
James and I both grew up in houses with a big family, and it can be loud and just crazy, but I wouldn't give it up to the world, and I wouldn't trade them for the world.
Well, they're lucky to have you, and you're lucky to have them, and you and your husband are both wonderful people to do that. You know what I mean? And provide a home, a loving home for the kids, and you're both blessed.
Now, I will admit, our parents do both live with us because we need the help.
Oh yeah.
So they have 21 kids and both sets of parents living with them.
My 17 and 16 and 14, I don't expect them to help me raise my children.
Right.
I expect that of my mother and my mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
But, I was nervous about calling and telling all this also, it's, you either get it or you don't, and it's, I don't know, anyways, one thing that,
Hi, Jane.
my daughter Lori, in her original religion, dancing and stuff was not allowed, and now she does competitive dance.
Competitive dance.
And there are just so many different, where they started and who they've become. My two 17-year-olds have more college credits than most sophomores in college.
Sure
And they're
thing.
from high school.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
right.
it's not because we push, it's because they love knowledge.
I believe that Jenna, and I totally know because I did look up things she said when she tried to be funny, and she said things. I looked them up and I found out they were in stand-up comedians had already used them, and she used them again. Now, the stuff she says, all the stuff about the children, I'm not going to have my 17 and 15-year-old raise my children. My children, all the stuff she says, I believe she has taken that from interviews and things she's seen and things she's read about. Hi, Victoria.
That's great. Yeah, great. There were more people like you and your husband, you definitely make the world a better place and improve the lives for the kids, and and you're blessed in return with that. So wonderful. It's a wonderful story.
Thanks, and I hope, if anyone is ever thinking about bringing another child in, and what you want, biologically, thinking of adoption is a beautiful thing, and there is no difference.
And what about the cost with the military is because international adoption, regular adoption can be very, very expensive. Are the costs dramatically different with the military?
Yes, because they're considered throwaway children.
They're considered throwaway children.
Nobody would want because they're connected to war and
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But it has to be, there are certain, you can't adopt a child from North Korea, for example, through the military, because, it's just not allowed.
Right.
And the children, you have to be okay that they're not gonna do anything, which I hate, because I understand it, trust me, I understand we need to protect, but at 7, no 7-year-old wants to be a suicide bomber. A 7-year-old is forced to be.
Mm-hmm.
And,
We'll get to that, Jeanette, about the accident. Don't you worry.
If you want a laugh, my son, I'm finished. He, I don't know where he got this idea, but occasionally he'll go, I'm black, I don't care. I'm black, I'm swimming in the ocean. We live in an island, kid. And I went and said, Eric, why do you keep telling me the color of the skin, your skin makes you not do stuff? And he said, kind of homeboy, and he made the little West Coast symbol. And I said, sweetie, you please don't ever do that in public. I really like you, and I want to keep you.
Oh wow! So that's a great, like I said, you're a great family, and and maybe sharing that a lot of people I know try to adopt and they can't afford it, or if they can't travel, and so maybe you've opened up some eyes here to a different way to do things.
Military websites are, and at first they'll think they're trying to adopt off a child, but you just need to go a little further into it, and then you can be cared. And also, right now, in case you want to adopt from China, you can adopt from China, and lawyers in the United States are not charging the
That's a lie.
normal fees. All you pay for is, with, of course, this adoption, you'd have to travel.
Yeah.
You pay for the traveling, and the Chinese part of the paperwork, which is a lot less expensive.
No, it's not.
What's going on right now?
Adoption from China is very expensive. I know that.
Right, because China is very expensive, and they have requirements, a lot of requirements that people can, if somebody's ever taken an antidepressant, they can adopt from China. If someone is past a certain BMI, they can adopt from China. If they've ever been diagnosed with depression, they can adopt from China. And I'm talking about the regular Chinese international adoptions through agencies, right? There's so many restrictions because then China was, they were adopting out so many children from the early 90s that they cut back because...
What she doesn't know, okay, is that I know a lot about international adoption and happened to do some collaborations with an adoption agency in Maine that was called, the abbreviation was MAPS. But beyond that, we had seriously looked into adopting from China, and also from Europe. There was this, when she's saying that the war children, the children in the war, they're just casual, take them, nobody wants them. She's a liar. She's a liar. Because it was like 2020, this is in the early 90s I'm talking about, and there was this girl on there, and I think she was like 15 years old. She had been hit with shrapnel all in her abdomen and everything, and her brother, I believe, was killed, and her parents, and she was alone, and immediately I had contacted the news station, and there were already like 4 families to adopt that girl. So, but she doesn't understand, I have a lot of experience with Chinese international adoption from family members who have done it, from my friends who have done it, and from me I was reading so much on it, and also working with that other adoption agency. So she's going to tell me this stuff that I know is not true.
Even though they had the children, they weren't adopting the children out because they thought it looked bad for so many Americans to be adopting their kids. Yeah, and that was ridiculous. And so they put the tight restrictions on them, and they just had the kids age out of the orphanages and end up basically on the street, instead of adopting them into the homes that wanted them.
That's one of the reasons that right now a lot of the agencies are doing, because it's turned a lot of Americans off of wanting
She's lying
to
about
adopt
this whole
them.
thing right now.
And that's one of the reasons that they're paying the fees, because it's, well, when you rather the child just be left and set aside a good home, says a lot about the person.
Right, yeah. Yep, I agree. And not to mention that it's very, 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 very expensive to adopt from China through an agency like Holt or, one of the other agencies.
Bethany Christian Services.
So, yeah, if there's there's probably a lot of people you've helped, and probably if it's not for them, they know someone that they'll recommend that to, and, hopefully we'll get some kids into good homes.
Yeah.
Please, and if anyone has any questions about it, I'll be happy to answer. I've been able to do this after my accident with being hit by a car while for a run. So
Being hit by a car while on a run.
I still, the kids come first no matter what, and
Mm-hmm.
You do have to have a first home study through the military, but for the rest of them you don't.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a little issue with that though, because what if people are just adopting to, I don't know, just check in once in a while?
Right, they only do, the military only does a home study for the first adoption and not after that?
When you're willing to adopt siblings, yes. I'm not sure about singletons because.
Yeah, Scooter, but I am also repeating what she's saying in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if any of you guys can adopt a sibling group, please do. It's just, imagine not knowing your brother or sister.
Right, yeah, it's a great thing that you're doing, so, and you're blessed to have an extended family to help, so that, it's a good thing, great thing, and like I said, you may have helped other people, and if you have questions, you can ask in the chat, or you could send me an email, and I can try to get in touch with Jenna for you if you have questions.
Yeah, I'll send you my email.
Okay. All right, very good. And thanks for calling in. That was a great call, and I think hopefully you can help someone, even somebody listening to this at a later time.
Yeah. Kids are. Don't worry, you don't have to adopt 21 children.
Right. Well, I think you've helped a lot of people, because that's the one thing I hear all the time. It's that they can't find kids, or even older, kids. It's too expensive to adopt internationally. So if there is something that can, help them adopt and help kids get a home, that's great.
The most wanted child is a boy's baby under 3 months, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Just go for anything but that.
Right. All right. Well, thank you, Jenna, and I appreciate you calling in.
Thank you, and thanks for
And
about
mildly,
my family.
yeah, Mildly Sunny said she'd appreciate the website. Do you know the website offhand?
I usually do to go through the Army. You just type in United States Army, and then you ignore all the listing stuff, and you go into family, and then you click into adoption, and then you make sure that you don't accidentally adopt yourself out. And it's a couple pages deep, but you'll find it.
Okay.
And just the United States Army Corps, yes, the United States Army, and just go through that, and you'll find all the information. And if you're looking for domestic adoption, I personally prefer not the huge adoption group places because they're in it for the money, and I don't think they really care about the kids.
Okay, yeah.
And I know that sounds mean, but
Okay, very good. And then if you email me so that if anybody else has any, questions, I can put them in touch with you. That would be great.
all right.
Okay?
Have a great day.
You too. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, God bless. Bye-bye. Gosh, I was talking to you guys. So sorry. So that was Jenna's first call in. She's got to tell us about the accident, but we're going to go to an email from Jenna first, okay? So let me go to my Jenna file. Jenna file. Okay, so I believe, May 18th. It maybe May 18th was her first call in. Let me see. So, let me just make sure of something. That we are on the right thingamajigger. Because I know then she called in May 18th, but I know I said, like, where are you from? Yada, 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 right? And I know that I just pulled up my videos, and we're going to go to also okay, here we are. Here we are in the car. YouTube scammers. Okay, here we are. So that, what did I say? May 18th, right? I'm going to go to May 18th. And just see if that was the one that was May 18th, all right? All right. May 18th, Timothy Jones case. Okay. Let me just go to May 18th. I just want to just look at May 18th, okay? Because there's quite a few people that called in on May 18th, and I just want to see if Jenna called in, because I did say something like, please mute when you're not talking, so. I wish YouTube would clearly date the videos, like I can see them in my back office, but
yeah, they were going over a lot of stuff today. They were hammering home the same points 2 or 3 times. So they were having a hard time keeping.
It's used in a court of law penalty, not that he necessarily would. That would still need to be deemed in the next phase of the trial. If he's found in, I think this is the one she had yesterday when it was a little bit smaller.
Okay, that makes sense. Casey Anthony's cell phone record. I was part of the team. There was 4 of us. We were given those records directly from him, and then we pinned every single movement on the cell phone record. And then 3 months later, you asked for the documents from other cartels to even protect them.
Nevada actually has a large population of LDS.
The largest population of LDS per capita is in Idaho. The second is California, and Utah is third.
And on the East Coast, where it's like 898.
I think that might be Jenna.
If you're going by,
I think that might be Jenna. I don't know. Let me see.
I actually wanted to ask you something. When you were mentioning the,
That sounds like Jenna. Let me just see if that's Jenna.
Chris has given you information that tells you the truth. If you know, if you have researched body language and statement analysis and very different human behavior aspects, you'll see Chris has been wearing a mask his entire life. He's only unique in the sense that he was born a true sociopath that turned into a psychopath. Like you said, in the third grade, he has a very vivid imagination. That is a huge, vivid imagination. But Victor has, it's the constant lying about, I went out for lunch today. We brought his lunch from home that day. Everything that's being said, researching that, saying it. Nobody's, nobody goes and researches that. They said, if he wore a mask, did not have separate male friends.
well, ma'am, I agree with you on the, with something you actually said earlier about him, how he
That has to be Jenna. This has to be Jenna right here. I really do think it is.
folds and gives in to the woman detective, but the man detective has no respect for her and things like that.
100%
And I
that's
think
Jenna.
that has to do with his entire life of being in the belief that that's manipulative and
It goes along with the pitch in interviewing.
I think Scott got to get out more. I have it in my video. It's been a long time though, but he had a
Yes,
whole
it's
list
not
of
time
things.
for me too. Every state prison system is different.
when it's time to check your cell or your bunk, if you don't cooperate, you go
Definitely
to,
Jenna.
you have to start over to work your way up to things. So, I'm not sure how you feel about the fact that it's easier for inmates to order takeout than a lot of people who live in rural communities, but
What is she saying?
Um,
To order
do you
takeout?
know anything about that in the Colorado prison system?
Okay, I've researched several different Colorado prisons for various different reasons that have nothing to do with prison. It's just, actually it had to do with different gang-related cases and a couple of terrorists that were convicted. So I researched various different prisons in the Colorado system. But like I said before, every state prison is very different And each prison, it could be the same state, it's full paper, it's free burger.
Eat when everyone eats and stuff. It's what, you also understand, do you know what a Molly Mormon is?
A Molly Mormon.
Yeah. Very much so.
Are you Mormon?
You know, I was born and raised Catholic.
Oh yeah, you mentioned you were Catholic when NK and her Pornhub. Being in Utah, you know that Molly Mormons can sometimes take what is said a little too serious and not understand there's gray areas.
I live an hour and a half from Vegas, so I very much see the night. The largest population of LDS, my personal opinion, based on research in the past, is she killed Haley in a rage on Father's Day night at Lee Anthony's house. Now, the one thing people forget, which is also in the document, after she was arrested and charged with a capital crime, the death penalty, a separate attorney was hired solely for the fact to write a writ to the judge to have the death penalty case removed. And in that document that he wrote to the judge, the document was solely based as a proffer to have the death penalty case removed. So since it was a proffer, it can never be used at trial. And this high-priced attorney who wrote it, who's an expert at it, he wrote in a proffer to the judge that she accidentally overdosed her daughter on Benadryl on Father's Day night. But he didn't say where. And by the way, the swimming pool was never brought up ever until Jose Baez said it at trial.
There are a lot of things that weren't brought up until Jose Baez got.
And that is true. And the judge, after the trial ended, when he went to New York on the talk shows, he referred to Jose Baez as an ambulance chaser, a liar, and he also reported him on several occasions to the Bar Association for various different offenses. None of them went through.
Okay, this is May 18th. Her first call into us, Jenna's first call, was April 24th. So we're going to cut to the chase here, and I just want to see something.
Then sit there with him.
I want to.
Sorry, I don't know though. Let's see if anything comes up.
If he's not psychologically fit to stand trial, and the same of the genes, and it was like, I remember him closing the blind, coming after me. It's like, this is not right. This is wrong, and I didn't know what to do. I was so caught up in the moment. It's like, I love him. He loves me. This is just, he just. They also charged them with, which
I was just trying to see if she was in the one the day after she came on the first time. No,
with
she's not.
stupidity, the
That's when
talk,
Amber
talk.
Jones calls in.
It's Thomas Bruce with
So let me go to her email now. Jenna. All right. Jenna, April. Actually, I have an email from her on April 5th, okay? And this is when she sends me this picture, which I'm going to put up there in a big size, okay? This is her first email to me. It includes this picture right there. Now, there you go. That's the picture she included. And here is the email, okay? Hi, Carolyn. Please forgive my writing. And this is April 5th, 2019. Hi, Carolyn. Please forgive my writing. I'm still relearning. Anyways, I was wondering about joining in a bit of the stream. I'm hoping it's all right to use my penguin avatar because of scar and lack of teeth from my accident. I was out for a run when someone in a diabetic shock went 50 miles an hour onto the sidewalk I was out for a run on. I'll send you my photo and any info you need to let me on the stream. I'm still working on the embarrassment of it all. Also, I wanted to let you know Wednesday I had trouble breathing. I went to my doctor, I got an x-ray, and it turned out that my left lung collapsed. So an ambulance ride to the hospital, some doctor work, and my lung is inflated and working somewhat again. My lungs have damage from the accident but hadn't collapsed in years, so we have to figure out what is going on to start this crap again. I'm resting and doing what the doctor said, taking it easy for recovery. I hope you don't mind my life story, but I thought it better to explain some things to you for better understanding. Addie is in good hands with my mom until I get the okay to care for my younger ones again. My husband James has been taking great care of me, and my teens are being great with helping out with the younger ones. They're good kids, the bunch of them. Anyways, I'm sending you this photo of me in a coma, and I appreciate your time and the work you do on your channel. It's weird, but I feel like I belong in the group. Go figure. Thanks, Jenna. Hope this is readable. And then she also sent me a video. No, she also, wait, is this the one she sent me of her kids? Let me see. She sends me that. Like, she sends me this. What is this? And it makes no mention of it. It's her on, like, obviously it's her on some kind of a wave rider, right, at a water park. Why does she send that to me? I have no freaking idea why she sent that to me. So let's go back. All right. Back to the emails. So that was April 5th, and then we have Jenna on April 25th. Now, April 25th, she says to me, when I get from my iPad, what I get from my iPad when I go to community, and she shows me that she has no community posts, that they're not available on the YouTube app. So that's when everybody's saying, oh, they can't get the community posts, right? Okay. Then people were asking for Jenna's information. You say, does she ask for money? After she was on, everybody wanted her email. People were sending her stuff. So yes, she got a lot of attention here. See, this is a woman that said, Carolyn, I fell asleep. I was waiting to get Jenna P's information. I went back. Can you please, can I get her email from you? I don't know if you can go back to live chat and get the info. Okay. And another one. Hi, Carolyn. Please let me have Jenna's email when you have a moment. And Linda Welker. Oh, Linda Welker. Yeah, she wanted Jenna P. Hi, Carolyn. My contact info for Jenna P is in my signature. Wonderful, supportive, and creative encouragement you provided her tonight. The right thing at the right time. Appreciatively, Linda. And this was on May 22nd. So why don't we see what happened on May 22nd? Because she was calling in like to call up every night. But let me go to May 22nd. Oh, and here's that's the email. We'll go to email too later. Okay, let me get something from May 22nd because they're saying like wonderfully supportive. So let's go see what is going on. That's probably when she tells us about the accident. Okay, so let me go and grab it. Hang on. YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio. All right. Thank you to the new subscribers. All right. I'm glad our chime is back off Christmas. I don't know how that happened. Finally. And we've got a live, and let me just go back to this. This is easy because these are in the beginning of when I went live, so I just have to change the date thing and then I'll tell me. Okay, so we said May. Here's the first one. It was in April that we were talking with Jenna. But now we're going to go to May. April 9th, that's when she emailed me. April 24th, April 20, I had it right here. April 20th is the first time I believe she came on, or is it? Let me see. I crashed my drone. I think I said April 20th. Did I say April 24th? Yes, April 24th. So now let's go to May. I want to see what they said was so supportive. Okay, so we're going to go to like May 21st or 22nd. Because I start then, so why don't we try to see if this is when she called in and when it started on the 21st, because Walker emailed me on the 22nd.
So just give me the benefit of the doubt there that I'm just one person dealing with over 600 people in here.
I don't know who's here.
Okay. Because she found an address for her in the same town, but it was not in that.
Trying to see who that is.
Sorry.
No, I'm talking to Jen. Oh, that's nice email.
Let's see who that is. I don't know who that is.
So, let's see. And Any day, BBT, any day. It is here who told us about the case? Just one second, let me see if she's here. So is Bridget here? Poor BBT, I know she needs to go to the hospital.
Who is this?
So let's see here. It was creepy. Okay, how Tim, what? Okay, I don't think she's here, BBT, so we're gonna have to see if anybody here, I missed if anybody here looked this case up, but I hope that someone did.
I could be wrong, but I don't think I usually am not, but, so I checked, so when you were talking, like, you were trying last night, I was trying to figure, like, I was just checking on that case. I was just, the other one, I think it was, now I'm confused about the whole thing. Was she a Marine that was burned?
You know, I had to go back and look because I got involved in something else and I missed the first part of the story, but apparently, no, I did go back and look and she was a Marine, the woman that was murdered.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought that she was put in his backyard, or was she put in her backyard?
She was put, she was put in the,
now they are calling that.
she was put in the man that killed her, he was also a Marine, I believe, was he? Yes?
Right, and
Yes.
then he told us how to who you called you, right?
They were both Marines, yes, that's what Victoria's saying, yes, they were both, yes. So she was buried in his backyard.
Right, so I didn't know, I couldn't find the case, because I had no idea, I was in like Marine fire pit, like I didn't know how to do it, so I put in her name, just because that's the only thing she said on there.
Yeah, it's a prep scene.
So,
Caleb.
but I still couldn't find it at all, under her name. Like, I
And when you say her name, do you mean the woman that was telling us the story or the Marine that was killed?
Yeah, because she lives in that house, right?
Right, that's what she said, she lives in that house now, yes.
Right, so when you attach her name to it, it doesn't come up as like that other does that house. It's like
Where did you get the address of the house?
Yeah.
You're just sending the pic.
All right, so I think Jenna comes on here because they said very supportive. So I don't know what's going on. So let's see if we have a very supportive night here. No. Which one is that?
Well, so it's good oil thingies and a few,
Definitely Jenna here. Definitely.
okay, so I still have the idea. So technically, things will change when, you get married, because unfortunately, then, the whole, I'm stuck with this person for life, section.
This time.
Yeah, well, we're learning.
Okay,
So you don't have to worry about playing 6 videos.
the segments, yeah, I was worried that I forgot one.
I was like, Abby.
You know what I love about you? You're so like sly on your sarcastic comments.
Yeah,
Like I can tell you're being sarcastic, but it's kind of in a funny, friendly way.
yeah. I'm not a mean sarcastic, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Here's Jenna.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right,
I just take it as a learning experience.
right,
Right. Don't send mommy 6 videos.
right. Yeah, get the prices, come on.
Well, I was trying to give a story. She likes storytelling. but-
Yeah, I know, yeah, you got the story done, yeah, it takes the time, yeah, I know. By the second time, you should have it done, wrapped up,
Right.
Just think about, get the item, get the story, get the price.
Get the price, yeah.
Yeah,
We're bad about
And then
prices.
show her lives. Yeah.
because everybody's gonna say, how much was
Definitely
that?
Caleb.
this is why we need to leave it to you.
Yeah, how much was that? You should write it down, like just like story, price, and then the item, whatever, or the item and then price.
We had our journals in the buggy, so we couldn't write it down because our journals were in the buggy.
Oh, now you'll have to bring one with you.
Yeah.
They were $2.99 though. Mine was $2.99 a piece.
Yeah, that's
I
what
think
they were.
yours was too, Crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they were. And then sometimes you'll pick up some and they'll be like 99s. Like sometimes it's like a crazy price, like 99 cents. I'm pretty good. I can almost predict every price in there before I see it.
Hello?
Yeah. Hi. Who's that, Jenna?
Jenna.
Yeah, darn it, I set up all the Zoom stuff and I still didn't come up.
No, you didn't.
How do you call to use Zoom to make it so that the Zoom works?
They go through the app, I think. Did you go through the app?
Yeah, I downloaded and everything, but I couldn't figure out how to do the call-in, so I did it the normal way, but I thought because Zoom was set up, it would work. The Zoom app kept telling me, I'm sorry to interrupt this conversation. The Zoom app said it was telling me how I could set up a meeting, which is, I don't do, but it wouldn't tell me how to call you.
Hi, little lady.
The app.
Anybody know how to do that? How to call through the app? Anyone?
Okay, we don't need to.
I mean, Android phone in the not Lee's, Somali.
Precious little babies.
Mm-hmm.
Yamil is gonna pay for my hair and makeup. Oh, I should live stream it.
Should live stream it for everybody, yeah.
The whole.
Oh, I forgot that one. When we go to Yamil was going to pay for this random stranger's something for her wedding. Yamil. Yeah, we'll get to Yamil. Yamil's got a couple of chapters. These people all arrived on the scene at the same time. Just remember that.
There's so much I've done.
I have this great idea this is a long-term commitment. What you expected, it was really like.
Yeah, but we've been together 8 years, and we have 3 kids. We have 3 kids together, so it's not really new.
So all right, we need like a newbie who's never been married, or
I've never been married, ever.
Oh, really? Okay, wow.
Yeah,
have you lived with him for more than 7 years?
we've been together 8.
You're married.
Well, yeah, like
This girl, Jess, she's
But
another
she's
scammer.
really doing this, she's gonna get a dress. and
Yes,
beautiful.
Denise, I'm sorry. I've been hit by a lot of scammers
And all the ramblers.
over the years. I've been on a long time, many years.
And
This was when I first started doing lives, and I did a lot of call-in shows.
Are your daughters gonna be the flower girls in the junior
Okay, so she's talking to this girl about her wedding.
Jenna,
Jenna?
she's the one with the 21 kids.
Thank you, Jenna.
Yeah.
Hi, Jenna. It's Julie. Or
Hi,
Joel. Freedom.
Oh, you and I have been trying to get in touch with each other forever.
Yeah, I know.
See?
Emails, yeah.
They're trying to get in touch with Jenna. They want to do things for Jenna. You see? It's a beast. He gets fed on the attention, on the gifts.
So technically, things will change when, you get married, because unfortunately, then, the whole, I'm stuck with this person for life section. Even though you have 3 children, live together and all that, from what I understand, it does change stuff. So I still think we could do let's put like the first year of marriage. Like, as just a change from going from,
what you are now to husband and wife.
Yeah, it kind
You
of
remember
scares me.
these two used to
A little
listen?
bit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I got married at 19, 18. I got married when I was really young, and we're still together and happy, and I have not once tried to physically hurt him.
Tried to physically hurt him, she
Apparently
said.
that's the thing.
Good thing.
I guess you don't want that.
Carol, you are the
I need
strongest
that
lady I know. I'm
fucking
so
idea.
happy you're still here, knowing everything you've been through. Oh, I'm a strong one, Denise.
So
It's what a lot of people don't understand.
now this all these stories I've been talking about. Where is there one located in Massachusetts?
I'll check for you real quick.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's see. They have more stores coming too. They're opening a lot of them. Let's see.
Okay, she wanted to know if there was an Ollie's in
That's my
Massachusetts.
daughter's birthday. So wait, 21st, that's Wednesday. Or Maryville, you can go there.
Will, happy birthday, Tom, 311. No. 026. Okay.
Okay, we'll see.
I was getting tired because I was like,
Because there's,
Hey, what? For all the children. Or you can talk to them, they're nice.
Oh, I will never forget she wanted one of those journals for one of her fake sons.
And stuff, but
oh, I don't know about a Texas beach.
well, so good oil thingies and a few, my only, just getting married on Martha's Vineyard.
I don't know what happened here
Um,
that Linda
well,
Welker
okay.
said it was,
They're 12 is her oldest and 1 is her youngest. Huh?
Did Crystal run away? I keep breaking up.
hold on, something might have
Yeah,
happened. The chat might have been being
I can hear you
mean
better
now.
than Crystal, I think.
Wait, because I think something did happen.
Hold on, let me move. I read the rules of how to call, and it said to wear headphones. So I put headphones in my phone. Plus, I just listened to on the Zoom thing with my really cool JP initial in orange. But that didn't go very well.
That Uber girl, that is funny. That Uber girl, she's so sweet. She said, we need 2 ramblers to get married, laugh out loud. So, how did you meet? Oh, discussing murder, pineapples, and donkeys, the usual.
No, we met killing people online.
We like killing people.
You met Colin online.
No, we met playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Oh, that is love. If you're willing to marry the person you met from Call of Duty, it is going to be a lovely, happy marriage. And
Yeah, we were
it's
in
pretty,
opposite dates.
it's wicked kind of funny how, wicked in a good way. how
Wicked
you
funny.
met. It's like, how did you meet? Well, we were playing Call of Duty.
I have a really important question. Is Casbot here? Is anybody from Great Britain here? Because I can't figure out, I've got a GB next to my YouTube. That means Great Britain, right?
Yes, so you mean different.
Okay, I don't know why it's there and I can't get rid of it. I tried everything and my YouTube is just youtube.com. It's not
Hi, Victoria.
YouTube.
Wow.
Well, I can't get rid of it. You don't see. And I don't know. I can't. With everyone's Twilight Zone. Gave it to Robbie. I did. Can't.
So, it means that you're,
I don't blame you. I'm going to be processing.
Something very personal and intimate. So, anyway.
Personal and intimate?
Okay, now you're gone. Now you're back. Now you're there. Now you're gone. Now you're back. Now you're gone. You got it, Victoria? Oh, Victoria's gone. Victoria's there. She's gone. Victoria's gone. I think you had it. You had it for a minute, Victoria. Now let me see. Somebody sent me something about this GB. It says
only on one, and can you hear me?
yes, I can. Let me see what this says. I can hear you good. On the bottom of the page, language. I see English. Oh, I'm no longer in the UK. Okay. So yeah, I wonder, so if you go to any of those countries, right? I wonder if they have different things that are available somewhere else. I mean, has anyone ever tried what's available? So if you go to, that might be fun. That might be fun.
What?
You have all the countries on the bottom, and what if you go to another country, like you can go to Canada, or you can go to Finland, or you can go to Austria, Brazil, like maybe other stuff like that's not available. Does anybody know about that?
Are you back?
I don't know. I'm going to come back in and take a look.
You just went completely off the grid for a second, or I did something to my phone. I'm really upset my orange JP isn't up there.
You're getting ready for what? The Fort Garland event?
Sweet dreams do me delight.
They're earlier in the broadcast.
Oh, John.
What are you guys talking about?
Used to be reopened or something?
No, what? What, did you just hear that recently?
Fictitious on Fox News.
Wait, you heard something? Wait, slow down, Jenna. Hold on. Are you telling me that you heard something new on the news tonight?
Yes.
Okay, so you might have a scoop. Anybody hear that? You heard that on Fox?
He's filed a 36C or
35C?
No, he didn't. Oh my gosh, it's always
And that you're sure that the
20th.
because that other one is coming up in June, you know that, right? So, but you're saying this is a major network, it's not like, that would be weird, because if his parents went out to visit him, and then they just did this, that would be.
No, they're not the two ladies getting married. The one lady
Are you
started
serious?
to take one under the wing and be
You
her
weren't
mother
even-
like
You
to
should
her.
have told us this first, girl. So you're saying that he wants others to be investigated?
Yeah,
She held out on us. You're a big tease. So tell us, everybody wants to know now. We're all ears, we're all listening to you.
Last night.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have, Julie W? Where's Julie W? She's not here.
Yesterday. It was
Julie
not
W is
April
here?
1st.
I don't see Julie W.
So
Oh, hi, Julie W.
let us have everybody wants the details.
So it's claiming that he wants the investigation
he asked that others get looked into, not just him for the,
She is such a liar. That is not true, Jenna. Stop spreading false information.
thought by now, others, I don't know.
I see her now. Hi, Julie.
And
Oh, okay.
That was an example. 'Cause,
Oh, okay,
you know,
okay.
I didn't do it, but I didn't kill the girls. It was Shazam. But
Oh my gosh, stop it, Jenna. We're done with this now. I thought Welker said something happened. Welker said something happened. Maybe now it's going to happen. I don't know.
yeah,
Victoria. He's in Colorado, but he's in,
isn't that keep sticking out?
I think, I don't know.
Sorry.
You didn't dream it?
Yeah, they're getting married.
No, I
Okay,
didn't dream it.
let me explain. Philly Farmhouse, okay? This is like, you have to understand, at this point, I started to go live and do call-ins. At that time on YouTube, there weren't many people that did that. In fact, there were none that I knew that had any kind of a format like this. So we attracted, oh boy, a lot of people that liked attention and wanted to call in. So the one girl that was calling in was on the younger side. She had 3 kids. She was with that guy for 8 years. They were getting married. The other caller just happened to live in the area and said that she would like to meet her and maybe bring her to her church and this and that. So they met up and they went to Ollie's and they took a video of themselves at Ollie's and they hit it off. And then Yamil, who's going to have her own chapter, she then wanted to come out and buy the wedding. It was something she wanted to buy, the wedding dress or something. She never ended up doing it. It was just a show. But all of this stuff was happening at the same time. So no, those 2 women were not getting married. The one was older and acted kind of like a mother to the younger one. Does that make sense now? I hope so. But Welker, who's going to have her own chapter, said something happened in one and said, oh, thank you for being supportive.
Happened to watch.
Now someone's calling. What's this about?
That's it.
Got it.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm looking and I'm not finding it.
No, they're screaming out stuff in there.
Is in prison and his parents. From the way the news claimed it,
Okay.
his lawyers
I'm going to go to the
had
next one because
a motion for the investigation not to be closed, which I don't think he can really have the right to. I know it's not closed. There are so many missing pieces that we don't know about. But why would maybe he was.
Oh, hi, Al. Hold on, I've got to get over to the YouTube.
Christopher, I don't know. They just said Chris Watts.
oh my gosh, Jenna.
Oh, Lilybell asked me to let everyone know she's going to the ER to get stitches on her finger.
Oh,
Doesn't want
Lilybell.
anyone to worry.
So don't worry about Lilybell.
Oh,
She's going to have her own chapter too.
Elizabeth, if you watch a lot of blood, have someone drive you, please.
Is she driving herself?
Oh boy,
I
don't worry.
know. I
Oh, okay, I hope not.
Don't worry about it, Carolyn. She'll be fine.
I always say that to people because I was hit when I was out for a run by somebody who shouldn't have been driving.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, forgot
wow,
that.
okay.
Forgot that. forgot that.
She doesn't drive, so I doubt it. Well, that's a good way to make sure she doesn't drive.
She was hit by somebody that was in a diabetic coma.
Did anyone look up a 38C in the...
It's not a 38C.
38C? I don't.
It's not a 38C, sweetheart. Hold on, I'm trying to get another video, so just hang on.
No. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the hay. Well, think it's time to limit to 30 minutes? I don't know. I'll worry about it in the morning on a go to bed. But
I either broke news.
maybe we'll see. Maybe they let it go before. We'll see it tomorrow. Then.
Rumors, and I don't know why a Fox station in Boston would get the news before anyone else.
I don't know. Anyway, all right, guys. Thank you,
Okay.
Sharon, Christina, Medic.
Now let me go and see something really quick. Let me just run through this one. Let's see. I want to go to because she gets confronted on here because she does something that's really crazy.
Just for profile. I mean, we've gotten a couple, but just to get one that we're comfortable with. So it's really difficult.
Now we are going to put the numbers back up on the screen again.
And again, that might sound silly to you too, but
Military imagine, I was,
Oh, yep, here we go.
and
This is 2 days after. Okay, so I went back to her first one. Okay, I'm going to give you a little introduction to Lily Bell, and then we're going to move right on into Jenna. Okay, hang on. Let me pull this over. This is 2 days after the first one with Jenna. This one was the later one with Jenna that you just watched.
today.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to change anything.
You don't have to.
Oh,
change
okay,
it.
okay, good.
I was telling everyone, no, you're wrong. It's Lily Bell Dot.
Oh, she can't. Hold on one second. She can't read my lips. What do I have to do for her to?
Oh, I had to read the lips, yeah.
Not looking at the camera or something. Cowgirl needs you to look up. Oh, okay. I'm gonna look up. Someone should have told me. Okay, I'll keep my head like this. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it must be hard when you have to read lips.
Yeah.
Yeah, and other people forget.
Right.
Hello, Sassy Darcy.
Just one thing, as I've been doing this, just typing everything out. What was the question? I just drew a blank, sorry.
Oh, this one.
Let me have a quick look. Oh, yeah, there's a few people that have emailed me, and, they haven't put a lot of the information that we really need, so I've basically sent, instead of me having to try and figure things out, I've just emailed everyone back with YouTube name, for
Okay.
instance, because I think that's one thing, and if they want their first name. Some people give me their email address, I don't know if that's safe, but it's up. So I am emailing everyone back, and yeah, another thing is this a list for just the people that want to get together, or is this a list that we're getting together so people can find people?
Yeah. Well, here's what I think. Once you get some more than 2 people in an area, then if you could share it with me, so then I'll email them like I have with the Colorado people. So every time I get a Colorado person, I just keep on this email chain, and then I say, here's another Colorado person, and then there's I don't know how many, Robbie or whoever, Allie, if you're here, there's probably 6, 7 of them now. And as soon as Steve Lundgren, I haven't seen him in a while either, or Kind in Colorado, yeah. But as soon as they come in, they probably have the biggest group so far. They have like 10, probably 10, 11 when everybody gets there. But
sorry.
No, I'm just going to keep them.
There's a bit of a delay, so I keep like.
Yeah, it's okay. But they're talking about.
Hi,
maybe
Linda
getting that
Uribe.
Slack or that Go. What did you say? The other thing, the Go. Did you recommend the Go? Something to go meet?
I really think there were so many scammers because this was a new format. A lot of people did not do this then. This was my vision. I had a vision of doing a talk show. I wanted a talk show. I wanted to bring people on. I wanted to do crafts. People didn't do that when I started here. They didn't. I was cutting edge. And I think that's why I got so much like people calling in and then also people hating me.
I'm slowly going through them, guys. And I'm making sure I'm replying to everyone, so I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. Because I'm from Australia, I don't know if I'm doing it absolutely correct, and I don't want to get things wrong. So, but I have started to list people in states and stuff like that. But there have been a few people that have asked that they wanted to be with like they want to connect with some other states as well. So, yeah, but it's going to take a little time. But there are a few people who have actually offered to help me, so I might get some.
Oh, okay, good. And then, yeah, somebody mentioned Slack too, like now that.
Who stayed quiet when this all went down?
There's the most there. I mean, they can have like a Slack. If you've never been on Slack, it's like a little chat for people. Usually use it for work projects, but everybody can check in on it at a disc, so.
Yeah.
That, I mean, so just trying to connect people in places, because people want to be connected.
Yeah.
To people in their areas.
Basically, I have sent emails back to some people I have, but I've been able to do everything, so they give me all the information. But there's some people that just not give me much, so just do it correctly, and so I don't have to, and I want to make sure I'm doing it right. I want to talk to you just quickly about signing into Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
Am I with you, am I sounding okay? Am I echoing?
You sound fine to me. I mean, yeah.
Just from experience with being, because I used to do a lot of this kind of stuff about 10 years ago. But,
10 years ago, she did a lot of this stuff.
And when you start, especially when you start having more than one person, but what really does help is having a headset.
Right.
And it sucks. The headset. And when you call into Zoom, you must mute your YouTube. I haven't called from the number. I just go to the Zoom app and I'm putting my ID number, and it's a little bit easy. So I don't know how to do the phone number thing, but that's, and I'll just send you if someone else comes on, so there's no, otherwise you echo and you just.
Okay. Lily Bill's trying to give us pointers on the muting our YouTube.
Okay, all right.
Oh, they're doing it. That's not good.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because we have. Let me see the other caller. Let me see if I put them on mute. Let me see. Now say something.
Hello.
Is that better or worse? Now that sounds.
Your end.
Huh. Yeah, I know, and a lot of emails. What you're going through for your loss, and for all the victims and the family.
So a lot of people that
it takes forever to get off.
Okay. Hi, caller. Are you on the line?
yes, I'm echoing.
No. Who is this?
My name is Kelly, and I live in Washington State. And I wanted to tell you thank you for bringing up the Chelsea Ferris petition.
Right.
And how much it means to a lot of people that have had loved ones murdered. And my uncle, he was murdered in '97. His case was big. They went worldwide. In fact, they made tons of TV shows and books and etc. But
when he was murdered, his murder was plotted for over a year before he was actually killed. And lots of people knew. No one did anything. And the same thing he was accused of. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's the same thing with the Kelsey case. And it needs to stop.
Right, yeah, I know. I mean, it's terrible. I'm sorry for what you're going through, for your
Taco,
loss,
Texas.
and, for all the victims and the families. It's terrible.
It's going on way too long. I mean, that was 97, and it still affects me. Because every time I turn on it, you can't watch the Iron Channel. I can't watch any channel because he's been on Deadly Women and all these snaps and countless TV shows. And these are tons of media coverage, and it's still not 20 years later. And there needs to be 2 people plotting someone's death, and not even just one. Like, there's tons of people that knew, and no one ever said nothing, not one person. And same with all these things, and many others. And there needs to be a alternative place where the conspiracy to murder somebody is maybe the life sentence or just as strong as
It is. Conspiracy is.
actually committed murder. Yes.
It is now,
Because
hon.
you shouldn't do anything to see violence.
It's okay.
They didn't care, they didn't do anything. And then they get on TV afterwards on the media, and they're like, oh yes, we knew it was going to happen, and they like trying to act like a victim or something. When the person that they didn't even bother to care for is dead, and it affects their family. And with my uncle, my grandparents, that was their last living child, even before they lost my stepmother.
I'm not sure, Two-Scooter. I'm not sure.
The maybe it won't do nothing for Chelsea, but maybe it will bring enough attention to making a new law that will end this, and it can happen to anybody's family, anybody's.
Yeah, definitely. And so there's so many people that were involved there, and so many people that could have stopped it for 3 months, and not one did.
Right?
Yeah.
And what it's triggered this case has triggered me.
Yeah, no.
My post-traumatic stress disorder is coming back. But it's just so annoying.
Oh, 2019.
My uncle was murdered in 97 in California. His name was Bruce Cleveland. Nobody ever heard about murders. Anyone I talk to, like, oh my God, your uncle was killed. Now, today, it's not even a uncommon thing to know.
Does anybody remember the lady that came on and told us some story that she was in California and she was walking around? Because now I'm like not knowing if this is real or not. And then there was like some kind of like one of those big giant cement cylinder type things that go in the road or something. It was huge. And something happened. Some guy was after her or something. Does anybody remember that story? And that person that came on?
Somebody that has somebody that's been murdered.
Please, somebody, tell me you do.
That shouldn't be more.
Even if you don't, please.
Right, yeah. You're right. Yeah, you're 100% right. Yeah, it's crazy the way things are, and just one of those people. I mean, even if they put an anonymous call into her, if they didn't want to, just said, look, your life's in danger or whatever, but not one of them, not even the people at the law office, which I'm really,
they've been doing this
shocked that
stuff.
they
What do you
didn't
mean, Daniel?
do
Do
more.
this kind of
And
stuff
then they
since
went
I've
on
been
and gave TV interviews.
on live.
They should be embarrassed. They didn't, and said they're there, soaking up the spotlight where they should be hiding because I don't know. They dropped the ball completely.
Right after my uncle was murdered, they all came out like that to the media. And they asked, some of them asked my grandma for forgiveness before she died, that she didn't really forgive them at all. She never did. She told them to their face that she did. But they took away their only living child left. And it broke my grandparents' heart. So I lost 3 members of my family.
Sorry.
Years, Daniel.
It's so infuriating that this is continuing, and it's just going to get worse. Because if there's not a law against this, it's just going to continue, and in 20 years from now, everybody's going to say, oh yeah, well I had a family member, and they got murdered, and someone plotted their death for a year and a half before they were murdered.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody did anything. Maybe we should make a law. It should be made now.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, with the Kelsey Barrett case, there's just so many people involved there, and that knew something and just said nothing. I mean, it's just terrible. Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
my heart goes out for them because I was taking the first day. I don't think I have a good life.
with the words, look up. Not your fault, Carolyn, 600. Yeah, I just feel bad. I feel bad. All right, so I'm going to send her my cell phone so she can text me if I'm not looking up the next time. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Jen.
Who is
Jenna.
it? Jenna? Hi, Jenna. Can you hear me, Jenna?
Oh, yes, I was waiting to do that.
Oh, okay. Is this Jenna with the 21 kids?
Oh, okay, sweetheart.
Oh,
Denise,
okay,
have a
hi.
good night, honey. Go to bed. Get some good
Hi,
rest. All right? Thank you for stopping in, Denise. Love you. Bye.
I'm getting a little bit stocky, but I was actually making sure you got my new email address and,
You just sent it to me?
yeah, because the other one was giving me trouble.
Oh, okay.
Did you read the email?
No, should I read it now?
I just go over a few things about the adoption and, my accident, and that's why sometimes it takes me a minute to answer because I have a DI. So, I just wanted to clarify that I'm not slow or anything, I just have brain damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah.
She's not slow or anything. She just has brain damage.
I've been through worse.
Yeah?
And if I was ever in that accident, I wouldn't have my kids, so.
Right.
If
So
she
what
wasn't
did you-
in the
you said you
accident,
wanted
she
to
wouldn't
clear
have
something
kids.
up with the
I put
adoption?
in.
Yeah, I saw that there were questions the other day about the fact that, one, I could adopt so many children.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the reasons for that is my husband and I are the parents, but his parents are hands-on, completely help us, but also give us family time, and they live with us.
Mhm.
Right. That's
Yeah.
good.
And we kind of kidnapped my oldest son and my daughter is grandparents.
Yeah, they live too.
They
From
were
Puerto
so
Rico.
alive, but they were unable to take custody of them, so
Okay.
we just brought them with us.
So they just brought them with them.
Oh, okay. So you have 3 sets of you said you have his birth grandparents? Their birth
Yeah,
grandparents
yeah.
with you?
No, we have my parents, my husband's parents, who are from Britain,
Right.
and then we have my children's, I guess I'm trying to explain,
How Hi, Sammy Terry. How convenient. They always have brain damage, right? They have something to explain if they're
that's what I mean,
have to
yeah,
speak
they're
slowly or if they
biological
forget something,
grandparents. You have
Sammy,
three
right?
sets of
Good to
grandparents.
see you, Sammy.
Yeah,
And they all live with you.
and they all have a room with their own bathroom and.
Oh, really? They all have a room with their own
You
bathroom.
have enough help, yeah, right? I mean, that's still a lot, 21, but yeah, at least you have, 6 extra people, right, to help out?
I like to joke, I worked at a daycare I babysat with my nannies, and then when I turned 16, nannied, and worked at a daycare. And I like to joke that I just took the daycare home with me.
Yeah, definitely, right? So, but yeah, it's good to have that help and that your husband and you get some time by yourselves.
Yes, and also, what's important to us is having family time with just the immediate, the kids and us.
Yeah,
Trying to manage it. It's not always easy, but
Not always easy.
my husband works from home and I actually am probably the biggest liability because sometimes I was hit pretty bad by
We're going to hear about her accident now.
For a run, I was hit by a car.
Oh, wow.
Out for a run, she was hit by a car.
I have rods, titanium rods in my upper and lower legs, and a titanium plate in my hip.
Titanium rods in her upper and lower legs and a titanium hip.
And I didn't think I'd ever walk, talk, write, anything like that again. They thought I was, first dead, that I was in a coma, and then
They never thought she'd walk, talk, write, or do anything like that again. They first thought she was dead, but then she was in a coma.
it was day or walk or talk again. And I'm back to walking 6 miles a day.
Now
Oh,
she's
6 miles a day.
she's back to walking 6 miles a day.
Hey, wow, great. That's,
I used to run it, but.
She used to run.
And shove some kids in a stroller a lot of the time.
She
yeah,
shoves the kids in a
absolutely.
stroller and
Walking
goes.
is great, and going out there in nature and everything is wonderful. So I'm glad that you beat the odds.
Yeah, a few years ago, actually, I called and I needed to have a checkup on my titanium.
Check up on her titanium.
The person actually said to me, "I'm so sorry for your loss." And I went, "Is it?" I thought they were talking about my daughter.
Right.
But they said, "Yes, we're sorry about Jennifer passing." And I went, "I am Jennifer, and I'm alive." They thought I was long dead because they didn't think I lived 2 years past the accident.
Wow. Crazy. Wow. So they must have had quite a surprise.
Yeah, I don't like being told what to do.
She doesn't like being told what to do.
Right? Tell me something I can't do. And
I
I'll do
think
it,
she
right?
goes and gets certain things from certain people's stories that she reads, and she does comedy.
For military adoption, I was, it had long, I thought about something. You need to have a military family member. It doesn't have to be in your direct family, it can be cousins and uncle or brother-in-law who served, but
It doesn't have to be someone active. Is it just someone that served? Or do they have to be active military?
it has to be someone who served, and it has to be someone that served within, they cannot be, it's not just what it has. They have to have served in the last 10 years or wherever they are.
I see. Okay. But it can even be their sibling, like if it was your brother or your husband's brother, would that count?
If,
my cousin is the one that found.
Wait,
my
what? What are you
cousin's
wondering about,
weapon, and
Taco?
she was a photo there, and she was a teacher, the girl,
Mm-hmm.
and she said to have to get the kids out of here. But that's important to know that, also the home study, because they only do it every 10 to 15 years for adoption
Right.
to the military, it is, they will know if you wet your pants when you were in preschool.
What?
Oh, they
They
will.
go back.
They go back to know if you wet your pants when you're preschool.
Okay. So,
And I also, for people that are looking to adopt that don't have a military connection, which to adopt for one children who are called throwaways.
Throwaways, they're called throwaways. That's a lie.
You, to adopt them, it's important that
She's a liar because I looked all this up. She's lying about it all.
there's gonna be a lot of struggles, and the first time they say, I hate you.
This is all from people's stories.
It's the greatest feeling because it means they feel safe.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, yeah.
But military adoptions, of course, are hard, and you don't get money back from the military for adoption one-to-one kids, which someone said that I adopted for the $200 I get back for each kid. Yeah, because a child costs $200 for their whole life. Anyways, there are a lot of ways to adopt domestically now that there are grants, there are so many things you can do, and it just takes sitting at your computer and seeing what can be given. Just $18,000 to $20,000 to adopt a child domestically. That's, I personally think anyone that passes the right to adopt and is a good, loving parent, if the child's going to be, but I know money and all that. But there are a lot of grants, there are a lot of things that all you need to do is speak up, and you need to ask your agency and your lawyer to look into what you can get discounted besides, so that people that don't have a lot of, I don't know many people that just have $20,000 to spend. And it's not just spending, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If you can get it down, I have a few friends who got it down to 5,000 or 6,000, which is still a lot, but Italy is 12,000 less.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of money. Somebody just said they paid more than $50,000 to adopt.
Oh my word! Did you adopt a sibling group or?
I don't. Let me see. Did you? Soulful music. Did you adopt? Yeah. Did you adopt a sibling? Just one baby? I believe it. They said it was one. I think if I'm not mistaken, it was one from the one baby, a newborn, from the United States, right, Soul? Yeah.
Well, thank you for adopting. Thank you for being able to so also from you, though, isn't it amazing how before they're even in your arms, they're your baby? Anyway, I also thought I'd share this because a lot of my kids' names were changed because they were Arabic or from Afghanistan, which Tutsi is a hard language to speak. But my daughter Isabel, whose name is Isabel, her biological mother is Isabella, and then her grandma that lives with us is Isabel, and then her mother was Isabella, and that's been going on for over 200 years.
Oh, wow.
With the mom's Isabella, the daughter's Isabella, and I think it's great that she gets to keep that tradition alive.
Sure, yeah. Very important. Especially with, can not adopt in Australia, only from overseas? That's what you're saying, Lilybell? You can't adopt in Australia?
Why can't you adopt in Australia?
I don't know. Why can't you adopt in Australia, Lilybell? Let's see. All right, let me see if she'll probably take a second here.
Why we're waiting for.
Why? Somebody said, what do they do with kids that don't have parents in Australia? No, she says, no problem. So sorry for confusing you all with my email. Oh no, now she's talking about her email. Lilybell, why can't you adopt children in Australia? I was told by a woman who was adopted there are not that many children to adopt. I don't know what, that's not the one about Australia. That's someone else.
There.
Let me see.
From what they said to you, Lindy, they were most likely talking about one race, not biracial, not this or that. It's one of those things that even in the United States,
they want a white baby, right? A newborn baby, and there's not that's what you're saying, right? There's not that many, and there's a long waiting list. But now people are, I think they'll take. So many are even just a newborn of any kind, and sometimes they're still having problems with that. But let me see now. Lilybell said you can't adopt in Australia, only overseas. It's the law. Awful. Foster till legal age. Okay, so you're allowed to foster a child in Australia, but you can never adopt them. Is that correct, Lilybell? So you have the children, but they're just foster children? But there are children that they're given to foster parents, but never for adoption.
Until legal age.
I guess that's what she means, yeah.
That's just wrong. Every child deserves a home.
Oh, hi, Aftershock. Lilybell, you can, but only adoption is. Didi, what? Lilybell, you can adopt in Oz, but overseas adoption is the only real-time option. Okay. Oh, Aftershock, you have to mute your YouTube. Aftershock, you need to mute your YouTube. A guy on my street was adopted. I'm in Australia. Yes, the list is long. I have heard this. The guy on my street is Australian, was adopted by Australian parents. He is married with his own children. And then Lily Bell says, when I tried, we could not adopt. Has it changed, Aussies? It used to be foster till they age out. Dee Dee says, you can adopt in Australia, reconciliation, always given priority. Michelle Clifford, she has to read these comments. What comments, Carol? What am I doing right now? Put your face up, Mommy. My face has been up. Don't tell me now. Is my face up now? My face is up now in my monitor. Please tell me my face is up.
You're actually frozen on my screen.
I'm frozen? Okay.
I'm not sure if it's...
Am I frozen to anyone else? I'm frozen? No. Okay. You guys are... Isn't my face up where you can read my lips? Can you read my lips if you could read lips?
Yeah, your face is up.
Okay. Because somebody keeps telling you, put my face up, and I'm like, I don't know anymore what I'm doing. Okay. High prime objective. I'm not frozen and my face is up. Okay. Getting scared. Yes, can read lips if you could. Okay, good. All right. Go ahead.
For Lily Bell, if you adopt from China right now, everything except for expenses to go there and pick up the
Thanks, Linda Uribe. This is an older video, Linda. I'm here behind the scenes, but thank you.
And here.
Yeah.
Linda, if you are really interested in it and
You forgot about the, yeah.
I will,
And I'm loving all the people that think this is happening now, because that makes me feel really good, because this is 6 years ago, and if you think I look the same, thank you very much.
happily write you
Recommendation?
yeah.
Yeah. If you're not a serial killer, Lily Bell. So you're going to have to come clean with that.
You can't be a serial killer and you can't do flip-flop and flip-flop.
Yeah, no flip-flop taking.
Oh, the other thing, this is a message from my husband.
A message from her fake husband.
Bruises in my legs from the titanium rods that are inside my bones.
Uh-huh.
I told him he's not allowed to say I have screws.
I knew this is a, yeah,
could, right?
screw loose. That's a joke she makes all the time.
Yeah, but he doesn't mean that way.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
I want everyone to say that just say, Jamie, be quiet.
You want everybody to say
Say now. Yeah, everyone yell at my face.
Oh, okay. Don't say that.
Oh, thank you, K-Love. You're a sweetheart. Well, they say it was. Scooter thought it was real. Thank you, Rad Story. You guys are great. Thank you.
Great about what?
Oh, I'm just, part of the issue with Australia, I Googled, is people do not want over the age of 1.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of, not just Australia, there's a lot of people in general that want, you know, a newborn and so yeah, that's, you know, something that's been for a long time, but yeah, there's always been a harder time placing older kids or sibling groups, right?
Yeah, in which we still have siblings that are being born. The father has lost all right. Because of whatever they may have done. We don't need to.
has the FBI inside the door, so like we go okay with that. This is the whole manner of great thing. The children is automatically being unsuitable.
Thank you, Taco. I think we lost our Christmas chimes. I think it's going to be the regular thing now. I heard. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Appreciate
Keith
that.
Pine
Thank
says
you for
it
the
is
super
due to a
sticker.
case that
I
happened
love
in
it.
Thailand, and adoptions became illegal. The story has to do with a couple adopting twins with a surrogate, and they left the disabled child, and they smuggled the healthy baby back.
What?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Hi, who's that?
Hi, this is Soul for Music.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Okay, if I remember this, she's going to go into a very long story, and it's a good story about her adoption, but we have to stay focused. We'll do a rewind sometime. Maybe I'll put some reruns on during the night, maybe. Wouldn't that be good if when I go off live, I put a rerun on? Then I'll be live all through the night. Put a 7-hour rerun on? Who would like that? Put a yes in the chat. Then you'll have me 24/7. I'll run reruns all day.
Child for the late night
Oh,
call-in.
that's Max.
Well, it's almost in here,
Oh, okay.
and I have to go.
Right.
But she looks like someone else now.
now.
She looks like someone else.
And stuff. So I wanted to just
Hey, Rad Story. Thank you. I love it. Thank you.
bye to everybody. See you next time.
When I just
see
saw-
you, and you work on.
Scooter, when I just saw her, someone else came to mind. I don't know who it was, but someone else came to mind.
And your art, is that painting behind you finished? Not so much? Working on it?
Do you have a design for?
Okay, so that was the end of Jenna that night. Okay, so let me...
Crazy when I see no socks. See, and there's two.
All right, so let me go back to now the, no, it wasn't Nana case. She's going to have her own chapter. Maybe it would look, she looked a little bit like that. I don't know who it was. I just know when I just saw her face, I was like, wow, it reminded me of somebody else. Okay, let me go back to this now. So that, now I've got the hiccups again. Great. That video was April 27th of 2019. So now that I've got important message regarding victims and gag orders. That's only 14 minutes. You would never come in there. Call in, case discussion and live, April 28th. I guarantee you she called in on this one. So let's see what that's like. Because she was calling in like almost every night. She couldn't get her, enough of a fix. What did I just hold up there?
What this was. Regular price is $25.99, and it was only $2.99. $2.99. Okay.
Well, let's see who this is.
Oh, this is bad now, right? You have to mute.
Hey, Carolyn.
Hi, who's this?
It's me, Dawn, Deep Blue Girl.
Oh, you have to mute your
Deep Blue Girl.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was her the whole time.
He retracted that.
All right, so let me go back to the next one. Let's see. Ramblings. Here's another call in. This would be, I don't even, April something or other. Anything said against Cindy or Ronnie or
Loading and unloading or whatever he was doing at the truck. He had white shoes on at some point.
That's what she's having?
I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if she's keeping it under wraps or if she just hasn't found out yet, but.
There's a few of them. It just presented itself. I think if it hadn't presented itself, some opportunity would have had to. You can do anything in New York, see a Broadway show and go anywhere, right? City that never sleeps.
This is very true. This is very true.
All right.
Well, thank you so much.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much for your insight. I love the way you ramble.
Okay, thanks, Vinny. Bye-bye.
I do.
Vinny.
All right.
All right, bye.
Who's Vinny?
Bye. Bye.
He loves the way I ramble.
Okay. Who's this now?
My name is James.
Hi, James. How can I help you out?
Well, I just have a few questions regarding the live stream.
Regarding what?
The live stream, I'm sorry.
Oh, the live stream. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask, what's your stance on the genocide in Yemen?
We don't discuss. Okay.
He's
Bye-bye. Sad. Hi, who's there? Are you there? I think this one is gone too. Okay, so our sad little guys tonight. Yeah. I knew the one. I think that's the same caller that called the other night because he laughs like he can't hold his composure. Caller, if you're listening to me, you really got to get it together if you want to do a call like that, because you did that the last time you called and it gave you away totally, and you did it tonight, and it's saying that your cat was so silly, didn't cut it onto you immediately. So you really should practice a little bit before you do that. Practice calling some friends and stuff and see if you can do it. Kathleen, if you call that under attack, that doesn't scare me. Goofball kids, yeah, that's...
Okay. Okay. So I'm at home with my little brother, who's a toddler, and I accidentally smashed his head with a baseball.
Hi, who's this?
At school,
Yes.
my name is Rajan, and originally from Saudi Arabia. And it's talking about oil.
Sorry, the wrong channel. We're not talking about oil here.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, who's on the line?
This is Tyler.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and they must see it too, don't they?
Lexus has moved back in.
Well, he
And
took
I'm wondering
it.
why, if another vehicle was put in the garage, why that didn't show up on this.
he was calling to comfort me. And I'm like, what? You know, like, where was this energy during the interview when she already knew they were dead? You know, there was no emotion out of her. And I was just like, what was he really comforting her for? Like, what was she really just so?
Yeah, if he was comforting her, or if she was like freaking out and telling him what to do, and you.
Oh, Lily Bell. Is that Lily Bell? Oh, yes. So it might have to be a Lily Bell and Jenna. They're so intertwined with each other. And Emil comes on too.
I didn't know what that was. I thought I didn't know what that was. Oh boy.
He's getting a cold, but
Oh, sorry.
I know.
Which I don't need.
Right. No, we're beyond the drama. We're beyond the drama. Yeah.
We grown up beyond it. That's right.
Right. Yeah.
Well, it was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
And I'm gonna stay in chat. You have a good evening.
You too. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Thanks. Bye.
Vinny and his cousins. Delphi murders anyone. Do you think the step-grandfather and his son was involved? Linda, I haven't looked at the step-grandfather and his sons. Oh, there's Lily Bell. Now I know you're not Vinny. Okay, good. Let me lock the meeting. Hi, Lily Bell. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Oh, what was that?
What was that?
Dad, everyone heard you.
Oh, what was he sneezing?
Dad, everyone heard you.
I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what that was. Oh boy.
He's getting a cold, but
Oh, sorry.
at our old house, between my dad and the neighbor, in the mornings, it was like, because my dad's so loud, like that was at the other end of the house, it's the huge house. So you can imagine it was like this competition they were having against Get Hell out of me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had mute on, so because when I call in, I never know if anyone's going to be on. So.
Oh, okay.
So sorry about that. That scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
I have been able to really do a lot of reading lately because of my aura. So that's why I've gotten on here. And obviously yesterday it was really good because we had, who was it on? The detective?
D. Clue Girl, Dawn.
Yeah, and I did what he brought that. That was amazing.
She didn't come on tonight because she probably thought we were going to put her on the phone lines again, and she's like, that's like, we kept her on so long.
For a long,
Yeah.
For a long time, but I tell you, it's so interesting.
Yeah.
Because I can't type, so I just wanted to address a few things. And I know people, I don't want to bore.
I love this. I love this. Okay, listen. Can I tell you something now? These people are so starved for attention that they can't even say, "I just came up on panel because I just love to be up on panel and I just love to talk to everybody." She said, "Well, I didn't call in last night." Okay, just try to listen to this, okay? Because I didn't call in last night, and you know what? It always reminds me of this scene in Beaches where the mother says to Cece, you just needed so much attention. You wore everybody out. You wore your father out. You wore me out. You wear everybody out. I just think that these people are told that. They are already, like she's already saying, like, okay, she's validated to come on now because she didn't call in last night because she decided let that detective have that night to themselves. But she can't do something because of the aura, and then she can't type, I guess because of the aura, and she just has to come on to talk about some stuff, not to do with a case or anything. But Lily Bell is the one that wanted to do the addresses of the Ramblers to get them together. She got a Gmail to do it. Then when she went crazy, she kept all that from me. She made this apology video that some people have seen that is insane, which I will show part of it. Then she went and did some other really wacky things and emailed everybody on that list, and then got together with BBT. Yes, you heard right. Then apologized for that. But now she's calling in, and there's even one when she's on panel and she screams at the people in the chat, okay? So this is when a person starts to go, it does not happen to everybody. But there are control freaks, and they start to want control of everything. They want to say they're running the channel, and now she is coming on, you know, she's getting to be like my boss now, okay?
The update on the emails, I've got now over 67 emails, so that's great. I was thinking though, Caroline, if I was to email you really, really quickly, because there's some people that are only putting like very limited, like I'm not asking for their full name.
Now, I will tell you something. It's very easy to confuse them with, oh, well, look what they're doing for you. And I just did some air quotes on the for you. But they're really not. They have another agenda. Anybody that has asked me, oh, let me gather all these emails of the Ramblers and this and that. Oh, hey, let me manage the members group. Could you give me all the members? Has used that nefariously and with an alternate agenda. Yeah. They want to have control. There's an alternate agenda. It's not that, oh, look what all they've done. No, they're doing it for themselves.
Social security numbers, credit cards. No.
Well, actually, some people literally give me their phone numbers and addresses. And
yeah, look at that. She has all that.
I'll put down your first name, but no. So what I was thinking was maybe if I just type to you what I think, and I mean, obviously it's up to you, what people should maybe send to me, and you can review that and then put it on the community page. We actually got someone.
Yes, Jeanette.
But not like, so I was wondering if we would maybe be able to do an international group.
Ramblers group, yeah.
Yeah, or some people are in places that are very remote. Hi everyone, I'm not really reading.
See how they talk to the chat?
Is Lily Bell
See how they talk to the chat?
Yes, I am. I usually get any British. No, not that there's anything.
They're loving it, loving it.
No, I'm Australian. Yeah, what was the other thing I wanted to say? Also, those that have emailed me, most of you I have emailed back to check the information. Some people I have gotten back from, but there's at least 20 that I'm still waiting on.
Like it was yesterday, Philly Farmhouse?
I've got a really busy week this week. I've got a lot of appointments and stuff, but I do have someone that said that they can help me, so that would be good. Got a life hack, but
you have a life hack? Okay.
I won't be able to show it because I don't have the thing, but I can tell it. And you know what? People probably all say, we already knew that, Belinda. But you know when your necklaces and stuff get all tangled up in knots?
Yes.
And like that. All you have to do is get, what do you call it in the States? Talcum powder or baby powder?
Oh, powder and take the knots out?
Yeah, you just sprinkle a little bit on them and you just do this, rub it, and it will unfold. Now they do say to put it afterwards in a very mild solution. I just get a damp cloth and do it. I didn't, but that's, some people have said to use oil, but no, the powder works fine.
Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, that's one. Very basic. Also, I wanted to ask you, you probably haven't, but...
Remember, Carolyn, she was sitting there messing with something,
Aussie,
being weird.
Her and I have both been following the trail, Tiffany Moss.
Yeah, and then she said she had a wardrobe malfunction for Lily.
Yeah, I haven't checked it out yet. I have to check it out.
Yeah, it's coming back on Monday, and it's what's it called? Capital punishment? Is that what you call it over there?
Yeah, death penalty, yeah, capital punishment, yeah. People always get corporal punishment and capital punishment.
Oh, she lived
mixed up, and it's funny when sometimes they use it and they're like
3 miles from you. Really? I never knew that, Kayla.
Capital
I forgot.
punishment in the schools, and it's like no, that's the death penalty. Okay, but yeah, so if they go with death penalty, then it's usually easier.
Rosia. Yes, she's still around, and she's so hateful. She's so hateful to me, and all we ever did was try to help her.
If I'm correct, and I may be wrong, Australians can correct me, that he ends up being innocent. But anyway, it's so sad. Yeah, so that's been an interesting case because she's the stepmother and the father, the poor little girl, she didn't have, her mum was a drug addict and had nothing to do with her.
They're auditioning for the position of co-host.
Her rights for being a parent.
And they have their sights set on host.
And also, what else? I remember to say really quickly about it. So the father got full custody. Now, he met this girl at church, and that's the one on trial for murder. And they got married 8 months later. Well, I think they were dating, they were friends for a little bit, and they started dating, and 8 months later they were married. And she just basically starved to death this poor little girl. And the father did nothing. Nothing. And then they burnt her. So...
They burned her body after she died?
Yes.
Oh.
They left her for about, I can't remember how many days, but she literally had, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it's the beach, so you can imagine she started to smell. And then they decided to tape her up, and they put her head first into a garbage, I don't think it was, a garbage, in a garbage bag, or I forget, sorry. And then they tried to burn her. Yeah, so he's took a plea, the father, and if you want to watch the trial, it is on. It goes for 3 days, and then she basically was also the murderer. She basically had no counsel. She was doing it all herself, and she just sat there. She did nothing. And so that's really interesting to see that, because she literally...
And this was Georgia? Was it Georgia?
I forget her name.
No, I mean in the state of Georgia. Do you know what state it's in?
Yeah, yes, I think so. Was it? I'm sorry, I've got a really bad memory.
Okay, that's all right.
So I'll have to look it up.
No, she didn't die, that woman. She's around, Jeanette. Are you talking about the Rosie woman?
Yeah.
She's around in the drama channels.
It's an interesting case, but it's also...
And she's incredibly hateful to me.
Not loved.
And says horrible things.
Yeah, so, and I can't believe that, obviously she's got a...
Correct,
in
K-Love.
the head, because she did what she did, and also...
And all we did was try to help her.
She wasn't defending herself for the death penalty, so...
She didn't die. No.
I think they're coming back Monday.
No. She's in the drama channels, Jeanette, I promise you.
Yeah. Sentencing, I think someone said. Sentencing?
Yeah, sentencing. And she literally didn't speak, she didn't object, nothing. When the pictures did come up, she had her head down. But other than that...
Is that the only child she had?
I think she had... God, I think she had another child before. I'm not...
Jeanette, I'm telling you, Rosia did not die. She is in the drama channels. She was with the haters. She has said the most horrendous things about me, about all of us, even though all we did was try to help her. I'm telling you, Jeanette, she is not deceased.
Not sure. To be honest with you, I had it on. I was kind of sleeping in between the trial. So I missed a few things, but I'm going to go back over it. But
No, Simontelli will be back on Friday.
it is really terrible. I also sent you a link a couple of weeks ago, and I know you get so many emails, but it was the case in Australia where another man murdered his wife of 27 years in Melbourne, and he got away with it for 3 years, and then they charged him. Guess how many years he got?
For murder of his wife? It's hard because I don't know Australia's law.
Who got a mention?
Or is it
Texas?
Oh, no.
No?
Nothing
10?
no.
10?
He got 10 years, but could be out
Lucky
before.
guess. Okay, wow. 10 years for the murder of his wife?
10 years for the murder of his wife. That could be
Yeah,
out
she's
before.
not deceased,
They're not
I'm telling
on,
you.
On murder of
Jeanette, you have the wrong person.
That's one thing I'm very embarrassed about when it comes to Australia. Anything like murder, rape, cruelty, all that. No, it's very, very rare. That, life also, I think for you guys, life means life.
Well, yeah, sometimes, no. Well, if it's life with no parole, or, they specify, or if there's like the one I just said, it said she would be eligible, the one that killed the 4 kids and the husband? It said in 30 years she would be eligible for parole, even though she got 5 life sentences. So, yeah, it has to, specify either no possibility of parole.
Oh, I've
like
always
Rick
taken my
Ross,
power, Kelly. I've never let
go.
this knock me down.
Yeah,
No. I get back up.
We've had cases
That's what they
where,
hate. They hate that.
One case, I can't remember the name, but I can get it for you. It was a high media case because she was on, I think she was in the ABC, and she was walking
like the
around
Eminem
that night,
song.
and she literally was minutes from her
I'll
house,
decide
and she
if
was
I want to
raped and
stop.
murdered brutally, and she was found in the morning, and that
My
guy
God,
had
but
raped
them,
7
never.
women brutally, and it had just gotten out, and he'd only been
When I built a tightrope out of
And
string.
what happens then? Then are they harder on them if they commit a second crime?
That's when they say life, and I do believe now. Don't quote.
Confusion, there was a reverse look up at me and like one of our cars reversed.
Rank, he's probably thrilled but then they see that we have other similar interests. So yeah, they'll look at boiling eggs in the Instant Pot or whatever. So it's fun. It's fun. Yeah.
It is fun. It's interesting. Have you ever considered pursuing a career in this? Going into something criminal?
Oh.
How often that's
I mean, probably if I would have definitely gone to law school. You should have shut her down.
I can't even imagine too, Forrest's family being in the courtroom hearing that. And that was the only thing I saw a tear fall down his face on when his mom read the statement.
Yeah, and she was crying too then when she was reading that about him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Jeanette, she's all over the hate channels. She was with the pink lady, then she was with the Randy lady. She's all over the hate channels, Jeanette. Trust me on this. Please, trust me.
They'll bring her up in question. Obviously he's not someone that you can ask a question to and you're going to get an honest response on. I believe it. And I also believe, to me, I
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that Todd said that they're not allowed to have photos of victims, but I know the state is different.
I just want to see who this is. I don't know who this
Like
is.
what happened there, then he's going to make all kinds.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And
I just wanted to see who that was, but
Robbie, I think he should go.
I don't know. All right. So that one was not a Jenna there. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back to my wall. Who haven't you seen in quite a while? What are you talking about?
2 plus 1 is equal to 3.
What are you guys talking about? I'm telling you, she is not dead, okay? Unless it happened last night, Jeanette, I'm promising you, she's been around, and I can show you screenshots of the horrendous things she says. Okay? I promise you, Jeanette. And if you email me when I get a minute, I will share them with you. So unless something happened yesterday or the day before, she's very much alive. She's in all of the hate channels about me. Okay? She was very, very big in the Pink Ladies channel. And then she goes to the R&W show. Okay? I'm not going to give them any billing. But I promise you, she's around. And she's not at all grateful for any of the help that we tried to give her. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. Scooter can tell you she's alive. I'm sure Scooter has seen her in these last few years. I'm telling you, Jeanette, she is very much alive. Because I don't discuss other channels. You know that, Jeanette. I don't discuss other channels, and I'm not going to give hater channels billing. Okay, now, if you email me, I will fill you in. She is around. Trust me on that one. Okay, let me go to the next thing. Oh, let's see. Scooter, you know you've seen her around. Come on now, stop playing. Okay, let me go back to where I was with... Where the heck? Okay, right here. Hang on. Okay, so this one... I'm not looking at the chat now, so if you're talking to me, I can't see you. So that one... We were on... I don't know why I think she might be on this one. Let me just see.
This is how to get in shape fast.
If you want to drop this, start eating more of these. You might think...
Oh, Sunny Bunny. I love Sunny Bunny. I love, love, love her.
Sweating, it's like, it's okay to sweat. You're not going to die. Take a deep breath and say to yourself, I'm sweating.
Over, it'll be finished, and then it's like, but wait, there's so much more before it's finished.
Right.
That doesn't calm me down.
Right. I mean, so it's benign and stuff like it.
It can just be like about anxiety, and I'm just like, yes, I know, I can relate.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get here. You never know what direction it'll take. So the chat. I don't know how I get back to them, but I did see them when they were going up, and I thank you. I was thanking you in my head silently. Maybe you heard me, but thank you for that. You're getting chips and dip?
At the time, and so when it would happen, he was just the baby.
I don't remember that woman at all.
I think it's something when you can relate to somebody having the exact same thing that you think, maybe only you have, but it's not. You can see how many people have it.
For sure.
Actually, that's funny. That's something I talk to my niece about a lot. If I, you know, when you're growing up and you feel like you're the only one. I'm the only one that feels fat right now. I'm the only one that feels dumb. But like as you get older, like no, we all feel
That
fat.
sounds like Paradise, but I
We
don't
all
know.
feel dumb. Like, it's one of those things that like we all.
Telling the truth about something and they think you're not telling the truth, like maybe why you can't do something, and then you're like, oh my gosh, she thinks I'm lying about that. I know she totally thinks I'm lying that I can't do that. You know, it's just, okay.
Yeah. And it was just kind of like.
I remember
really
Leah
like
Jane, the first
breathe
time she came on, she had a cake that
and,
was
actually,
burned.
I had one yesterday too. I went.
Or something like that, yeah.
It was just a chemical thing. Don't get yourself all worked up. But then you know, we got pregnant with Luke, so you know, it was good. But just hang in there, and he didn't put her in the garbage bags. How long he worked there before this occurred?
No, it's so disgusting and violating.
But did the chemicals, did they do enough to get rid of everything? I mean, did they destroy the DNA and everything?
I guess, they were still able to get DNA from her.
Yeah, because
the ex-boyfriend, but we thought it was, she has a friend who's a man who always loved her, but it was never.
Leave that online, just going over here and getting another one.
Thought maybe it was him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it wasn't.
No. And was she from Florida, or was she down there like you?
She lived in Florida for a while. She went to,
Oh, I think this is the one that, I remember her roommate was killed in Florida by the maintenance man.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure.
New York City.
Oh, okay. And did her parents live in New York?
They lived in, North Lincoln, but they were traveling nurses.
Oh, okay.
At the time, it was terrible. They just saw her and they went back up to New York for work and they got off the call.
Wow. Wow, that's sad. I'll look it up. And I appreciate you letting me know about it and calling in about the anxiety. And I hope that, you know,
We saw this really funny one with Luke and my daughter. We were watching to try to find some of them, and it was really, really funny.
Hi, April. Hi. Jessica, GB, number 3. The burp cloths, they're 10-layer cotton.
That's J Bell's fake baby shower.
No, I'm just a little worried about the fever, that's all. I'm a worrier.
The fever at the baby.
I want to hear that he doesn't have a fever anymore and he's in a room. The nurses probably had her awake doing vitals. Yeah. But I think she's on a lot of, I think she had quite a few drugs in her system from the delivery, so they might have knocked her out. Yeah, I might be tired, but I'm just like, I just want to hear the baby doesn't have a fever anymore, you know?
Big baby.
And no, we don't talk about politics and we don't talk about religion. That doesn't mean that we don't say prayers for, you know, oh, you'll be in my prayers or something like that. That's not at all what that is. It means we don't debate religion. We don't debate politics. That's what it means.
We're a bicycle company, but we try to utilize technology in any way we can to keep us competitive.
Reported him on several occasions to the Bar Association for various, driving way out of his way.
Oh, wait a second.
Why they didn't want to talk publicly about Jodi. Most of the people did not want to talk about Jodi publicly because they were all deathly afraid of her, which I couldn't understand because it's like,
that, and she's telling her about him, and then she says, well, he doesn't have that BS that Sean did. Do you remember that?
right, exactly.
We're trying to figure out what Sean's BS
He was-
is.
Because she was Sean's side piece. His router system is documented. Him going to the restaurant in the back of her house for years. Obviously, I just found that a little weird. Of course, you have to eat when everyone eats and stuff. And my friend has worked in Colorado high security prison for
That's Jenna.
10 years now, so she is pretty knowledgeable about her prison at least. I actually wanted to ask you something. When you were mentioning the Jodi Arias case, you mentioned how she had a Mormon roommate.
A Mormon roommate.
And,
a Mormon
Now,
roommate.
I know she got
That's definitely Jenna. There's no R.
baptized and stuff. This is Jodi because of the boyfriend. But I'm actually Mormon, and
Did she just say she's
a
Mormon?
lot of the stuff that was going on is
Did she
against
just
the
say
Mormon
she's...
rules and stuff.
Yeah, Jenna's a Mormon too. I missed, I forgot that she's
They're
a
not
Mormon.
rules as much as they are things
Okay.
that are suggested that we
Well, J Bells wanted to be
You
Jewish
can
and
tell me
Jenna
about
wants to be a
follow, that's
Mormon.
your person.
Okay.
And you mentioned about Jodi taking men home and her roommate not liking it. Was this a college dorm room? Or was it an apartment? It was in Mesa, Arizona. It was a
So excited for book club. See you tonight. Bye.
Townhouse that Jodi lived in.
I forgot Jenna was Mormon.
Her female roommate.
Totally forgot Jenna was Mormon. Isn't that
Before
interesting?
She took Travis's BMW with her mom and U-Haul back to California to move in with her grandparents. Okay, so it wasn't connected to a college or anything? They were just leaving. Then there were neither one were in college. Okay, then. And Jodi Arias did not graduate from high school. I'm sorry? Jodi Arias did not graduate from high school. Yes, just the rules that you mentioned about the open door and things like that. Those are usually for college dorm rooms.
The
Or
more
if you go to
continuous evil that may
one of
happen to
the
them.
Mormon colleges. They're not for, it's not something you really do when you're living out on your own. Sex isn't really something you're gonna do before marriage, but you're allowed to be alone with your boyfriend.
This is Jenna.
And I've been Mormon my entire life
Been
and
Mormon her entire life.
was raised in the temple, so I could just go on, but you seem to know a bit about it, but
You don't know everything. Jenna knows it
I
all.
thought I'd let you know about that.
Yeah, she
so.
did. I'm going to give you the heads up. You're wrong.
I do live in Utah. You live in Utah?
Oh.
So yeah, what? You also understand, do you know what a mauling woman is? Yeah. Very much so. Are you Mormon? No, I was born and raised Catholic.
Sounds like they're playing a game, right? Are you
Okay,
Mormon?
you were
No, I
Catholic
think you're this one. I think you're that one.
NK and her Pornhub. Being in Utah, you know that mauling Mormons can sometimes take what is said a little too serious and not understand there's gray areas. I live an hour and a half from Vegas, so I very much see the Mormons going to church on Sunday. Yeah.
Did anybody remember Jenna was a Mormon? I totally forgot Jenna was a Mormon.
Nevada actually has a large population of LDS.
Well, a fake Mormon, probably.
The largest population of LDS per capita is in Idaho. The second is California, and in Utah is third. And on the East Coast, where it's like 898. If you're going by the world, though, the United States actually has the least amount of Mormons compared to other countries. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, these two. Sound like you're playing the Mormon fact game.
I wanted to ask you about the Casey Anthony case. Yeah. And do you believe Casey killed her daughter? My personal opinion, based on researching the facts, is she killed Shaylee in a rage on Father's Day night at Lee Anthony's house. Now, the one thing people forget, which is also in the document, after she was arrested and charged with a capital crime, the death penalty, a separate attorney was hired solely for the fact to write a writ to the judge to have the death penalty case removed. And in that document that he wrote to the judge, the document was solely based as a proffer to have the death penalty case removed. So since it was a proffer, it can never be used at trial. And this high-priced attorney who wrote it was an expert.
Jenna's here again. I got her on another
He
one.
wrote in a proffer to the judge that
Okay, we heard the end of this one prior. Okay, so let's go to the other Jenna one now. This one is May. Let me see what day it is. This one is on May, because there's also a pretty heated thing that happens when she's discovered, because she sends in a bunch of pictures that I trace back and for 100% know who she is, you know. And then I couldn't hide my, you know, really everything here. Okay, so this was on May 29th with the one I'm going to put on now, I believe it is. Let me see. Is it May 29th? Is that the one? No. I'm sorry. That's not the case. This one, wish there was a way. This one is June 2nd, 2019. June 2nd, 2019. And I think you got a Joanne Dallas on this one too. So you get a twofer. You're going to get a twofer, Sassy.
Did you say 9? Did I mishear you where you said 9 people were fired?
Eric.
Okay, I'm going to restart it. Sorry, I had to yell for them to lower the TV a little bit. Okay. All right, I'm trying to get back to my email now. Oh, okay. I see the email. I'm going to see something.
What happened? What's the matter with Jeanette? You going to bed? Good night, Jeanette. I know you're not fake.
Oh, you have an Ivy book haul? Oh, I thought you sent me pictures, Ivy, for your book haul. You couldn't have picked an odder combination. The book by the guys who killed bin Laden, a book about Homeland, and then switched to happiness hacks and devotional coloring, all for under $10. Thanks, Mommy. I hope you had a good day. I'm glad that you had a good book haul there. Okay, here's one on the Jones case. I'm curious about the Jones case, and I haven't.
Adjust.
Oh, okay.
I didn't mean to interrupt what you were saying.
She didn't mean to.
Oh, no. Green sea turtles climb. Oh, at the beach. So let me. I'm gonna. If you're gonna give your school update when you confronted them.
Oh, the school update.
Okay, so I'm going to put my microphone on mute so that they can hear.
Okay.
All right?
She
Okay.
said that a
Here's Jen's
teacher called
update.
her son the N-word, and this is her confrontation.
The media aspect worked brilliantly. On Tuesday, we had a meeting with the teacher and stuff, and the teacher was dismissed immediately, which is fabulous. And then
I didn't believe I didn't believe her at all anymore.
There was,
I had found out stuff.
Principal, superintendent, other people from around, and they were not very happy with our threats of going to the media. And so a few other people lost their jobs, and it was due to the fact that they had issue with either the racial aspect or the fact that we stood up for ourselves, and all of a sudden we came at them with the media going to reporters and stuff, which we actually had a person from the Boston News call in while we were in this meeting. And so
Yeah, family cookout. Yeah, I have
we
all that, a
left
video.
and one person got fired the first day, and then all the people that were just bad eggs were let go. And I have to tell you, I felt bad at first for taking jobs until I read what they had wrote for their statement, and it was just nasty. We haven't decided if we're going to take that anywhere.
See, I didn't want her to come up, and she said, "Well, I just want to come up and give an update. I want to come up and give an update," because I had it with
most
her.
likely the governor. But we did hear also from our governor this week and from our senators.
My mind's just saying, "Bull crap, Jenna, you're done."
They were not very helpful. And our representatives are where we are, and
Wait, wait, 1 minute, Jenna, because there's somebody saying, okay, thank you, Graciela. Someone's saying that you should tell what happened. Give them a little recap of what happened, because a lot of people don't know what happened.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, and then, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I have 5-year-old identical twins.
5-year-old identical twins.
They are born from Africa.
Born from Africa.
My son Tommy's teacher
called
him the N-word.
Called him the N-word.
He's 5.
He's 5.
And we had gone up. We had gone to the school board, just all the way up to the mayor the first time. And they told us pretty much to sit and spin. There's nothing they can be done with it. So when I brought this up,
nothing could be done with it.
Here,
you believe this in
Carolyn
Massachusetts? Come on.
Throwing the media into it, making sure the media.
Carolyn mentioned to throw the media into it, and Carolyn's the
out of them.
Oh yeah, that scared them.
And
points for Carolyn. For Tommy,
he didn't really understand, but all the kids said, "Ooh."
He didn't. Ooh.
It was an issue that I'm sorry, and that shouldn't be allowed in a public school or any school anywhere ever.
No, exactly. It shouldn't be allowed in any school anywhere, right?
We thought about pulling them out. We thought about all these different actions because we weren't getting anywhere until the media aspect. It's amazing how quickly they changed the tune.
Yeah.
Now, we live in a small town where there's only 2 kindergarten classes. So my son DJ was in one and Tommy in the other. So we really didn't have any place.
Don't believe it, little lady. It's not true.
We couldn't take Tommy out of the class because they don't allow twins to be in a class together and all that.
Twins are not allowed in the class. Get out.
And so my 5-year-old, who showed more maturity than the teacher, had to really deal with his first sights of racism without my husband or I being there. And I went into mama beer mode. I wanted to protect him and just keep him in a bubble. But
that's from somebody else. Mama bear mode.
So I was actually really frustrated. It wasn't going, and I was really shocked about how quickly the word of media made them kind of go into the fetal position in the corner.
The fetal position in the corner.
And
way to go, Mama Ramblings. You saved the day.
Heartbreaking. And it was also sad. This shouldn't be happening ever, but in 2019.
2019.
My older children have also experienced issues with the schooling system. And we're able to work on those now too. But the 5-year-old needed to be taken care of
Yeah,
immediately.
absolutely. 100.
And there are some parents that are angry with us over the fact that, we got about people fired.
Yeah.
But I don't care what they think.
Yeah.
So his teacher was fired, immediately?
Yep, we had the 9 a.m. meeting on Tuesday after
9 a.m.
Memorial Day, and by 9:30 she had been dismissed.
9:30.
Okay, and how many more days do your kids have left of school?
Well, they would go till June 24th, but they did their testing and they're out
Oh.
just because.
Oh, they don't have any more. Okay, so the entire school isn't. Are there? I mean, like how many? Did you say 9? Did I mishear you, where you said 9 people were fired?
I'm taking all this in. I see the pen in my hand.
6. Now what? I'm unaware. So I thought it was the one kindergarten teacher, but now where did the other 5 come from?
It was the one teacher, and then there were school board people.
School board people? Why would they? What? Why would they
district,
be? School board people. Now I'm like, she is so full of crap.
It went
It's not even
from
funny. I can't hide
just
that.
what
I don't do poker face too well.
I can't think of the name of
I wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Superintendent
Superintendent.
to his overlords, and some of them were. There were 2 that were. Receptionists that had taken our complaint out of the system. And
what pudding?
tried to cover it up. While this was all going on, while we were fighting for.
Oh,
So
hi.
there was
Pudding.
only
Hi,
one
Pudding.
teacher fired. Did you say the superintendent was fired?
Yes.
Okay, Puddin'.
Okay, and then
You could
one
say hi to me
teacher,
first,
the
too, though, you know.
superintendent, and then school board members were elected because they're not fired; they're elected, right? So
Right, did you hear what they're not fired, they're elected. You don't
Everybody
fire
that
them.
was dismissed was paid. The 2 receptionists, school board, the school superintendent, the kindergarten teacher, the vice principal of the school.
did the teacher? They want to know: did the teacher admit to saying the word?
Yes, when she was let go, she said to the entire room, if you didn't bring those GD and kids in here in the first place, we wouldn't have this problem.
What?
What'd she say? If you didn't what?
Bring those GD, gosh darn,
right,
N-word kids in here, we wouldn't have this problem.
You're saying she said the word again when she was fired?
Oh, yeah. And then she attacked other teachers that.
And she attacked other teachers.
She was unhinged. I don't know how she got a job teaching. We're actually looking into her.
I can't handle it. Look at my face. I just cannot
Because
handle it.
That's hatred. That's pure hatred.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
And the superintendent wasn't happy because when we had talked about this, I called that Saturday while he was at work, while he was at home for his Memorial Day weekend, and called until he set up a meeting for the first day back at school.
Massachusetts, and it just Tuesday, right? Tuesday they were fired?
Yep.
Last
Tuesday, the one teacher was fired. Through Wednesday and Thursday, the other 5 were.
Wednesday and
okay,
Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Ashley. Now, did you say this is a charter school?
No.
No. It's a regular public school?
Yeah, I just live in a small town.
She just lives in a small town. What does that have to do with anything? You just live in a small town.
And
So,
I was
Kathy
shocked
wants
by
to know
that.
how the media helped. So you just had to mention the media, or the media came in?
We had a call with a reporter while in there.
I'm like, that's too loud. I've got a liar on the
where
line.
He called and we had discussed when he could come down and shoot the segment.
Shoot the segment.
And they did not like that.
They did not like that.
And we purposely had him call when we knew we'd need the school board.
School board. She thinks a school board is something different, I think. She doesn't really understand a school board.
Hold on. Okay. Your kids are out anyway for the year. You don't have any kids in that school system right now?
No, they're all out for the year, which was our choice to, they passed all the tests, and in Massachusetts we do, I'm not sure if all schools do this, but
in the
MCATs, whatever you call that, for other people. But
MCATs?
A third grade on heavy testing for a week for standardized
testing?
Yeah. It's just a skill, but they did that. They did all the work, had their book reports in and everything. So my husband and I decided we're going to give them a break and let them out a month early.
Oh, yeah. Husband and her decided they're just going to break, let them out a month early.
Educationally, and there was an issue with parents having issues with the superintendent getting in trouble with stuff.
Okay, well, I'm glad you got it resolved and it worked out in your favor, and somebody that's racist like that is not there any longer.
One thing that I don't think they'll ever understand, because I can't think like them, is we went through all this for a long time, and just the thought of the media made them bite their pants.
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, the media works wonders for a lot of things. It's what I found, because people, especially for things like that, and like I said, it was an election year too. If you went to your senators and everything, like you said, even Elizabeth Warren, who's yours, she's definitely not going to just ignore it.
She wanted to take a picture with my boys.
Oh, did she? Uh-huh.
But it wasn't for the reasons that we would allow.
Right, okay.
I wasn't allowing them to be used as political tools, and I wouldn't have allowed it by anybody.
Right.
I'm trying to protect them from.
Right.
But I was amazed how quickly it rolled, how fast it got rolling, and how fast things that we had been going and dealing and trying to get resolved, in 3 days were completely resolved. And we learned about the fact that they erased Tommy's records.
Okay, all right, well, I mean, that's, who went, you and your husband went?
And, we, have one of
Yeah, oops, I think I'm not, okay. Yeah, it's very strange. I don't know what, I mean, your son, will he tell you if you, or he won't even remember?
he's,
Like, I mean, how come he told you now this time, and do you think, I mean, if it was other instances, wouldn't he tell you? Or you don't think so?
I honestly, I don't think he knows really what a true racist remark is, because it's not something he's, I mean, we've had situations like when we've gone to get their hair cut and stuff where we've been told to go to the black barber shop, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna be working on trying to get some more out of him in the next few weeks. I'm gonna let him have a little time off. And then I just so we know, because I don't want him to hear those words in 10th grade and think, oh, my kindergarten teacher treated me like that. And
Oh my gosh, lady, be
school become a
quiet.
negative thing.
Right, yeah. Hi, who's on the other line?
Hi, this is Joanne Dallas.
Oh, hi, Joanne.
Hi, Joanne.
Hi, Jenna.
You want to play word games, Joanne?
Yeah, I thought maybe we could play some word association games.
Oh, I thought we were playing like Scrabble or something. We can't play Scrabble, not like this, unless everybody had.
No, we'd have
No.
to go to like Words with Friends and invite somebody to
We
play
could
a
play.
game.
We probably could play Hangman, if I took the whiteboard out.
Okay, do you have a whiteboard, Carolyn?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, well, that would be really, really fun.
Thank you guys for all your support in the chat.
Oh, you're
really.
You're welcome. So, let me see here. Dylan says bingo, but everybody would need a bingo card, unless there was like, it would be fun if there was a, that's what we could do for a giveaway, you know that? If there was a way that everybody could get a bingo, like you could play online bingo and people would go to a website and they'd all get their own bingo card and then it would randomly draw the numbers.
Yeah, like B55.
Yeah, right. Oh, 69, yeah. Okay.
There's a way we could actually
M22.
B4. Okay, and after. I know all those ones too. Like, okay.
That's what she said.
No, I gotta put my phone in airport mode because I have Troll Central tonight here. So let me just put it on airport mode. Get the troll all upset. Sorry, Troll, I'm putting you on airport mode. Sorry, Troll. It feels
Carolyn, do you think if I like did some questions where I give you some hints and then you have to name the word or name the user ID or something like that, you think we could do something like that?
And they can play along in the chat?
Yeah, they can give answers.
Okay. We can try. Are you guys ready to play a game?
Do it.
Yes.
So you guys know you actually can get bingo cards. That you can even do true crime bingo cards. That you just print out.
Oh,
so
yeah?
anyone in there would print out, and I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched a Sovereign Citizen video, but there's bingo to that, and that is fun.
Trolls calling the house line now. Troll, what is it? Saturday night, and the trolls got nobody.
We got some money.
What's that Cat Stevens song? It's Saturday night, I ain't got nobody, I got some money because I just got paid. It's the troll song.
But there's so much of Jenna that
Poor
we're
troll.
missing when she
I
sings
know,
that
Mike.
birthday song and when
Well,
she
Carol,
really
are you
flips
ready?
out
We
and
can
cries.
Yeah, I'm
try.
ready, yeah, let's go. The trolls are ready to pay too. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, Brandy Brown wants to make it true crime. So let me think. Okay, off the top of my head, let's see, true crime. Okay, let's play a game of name that crime. Now I'll give you some hints, and then you come up with either the murderer or something about the case.
Oh,
And
real
we'll-
quick, let me just, can I just say one thing? Because I didn't see
Yeah.
no time. Thank you so much. I just saw that, and Molly Evans, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, go ahead, Joanne.
Yeah, thanks for the money, girls. That's from the Three Stooges. You guys know about the Three Stooges?
I'm staying on the line, so I don't have to type it.
Oh, she's staying on the line so she doesn't have
What?
to type.
Oh, I said I was staying on the phone line, so I didn't have to type my answer.
Okay, well, all right. Or you can put a word into chat, Jenna, if that works. That way, one of us doesn't have to be muted because of the echo.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's see. First crime. Okay, we're playing Name That Crime. Christmas Eve. Pregnant with child. San Francisco Bay. Beautiful brunette. Name that crime. Lacey Peterson, correct. We've got the victim, and that's good because we don't want to just always know the name of the person who committed the crime. It's very important that we remember the victim, to be respectful in that manner. Okay, moving right along. This is going to be, Oh Holy
Can I just say bye?
Night.
Thanks for everyone helping.
Thank you, Jenna. It's really sweet hearing you all
They
the
are
time.
competing for attention. Do you see this?
Thank you.
Do you see this? Jenna has to have the attention. So when Joanne comes on, who's craving attention too, they are competing with each other. So Jenna has said she's going to stay on because she doesn't want to type in the chat. And then Joanne said, well, you know, why don't you type in the chat? Because one of us is going to have to stay muted. So she's trying to mute her. Jenna keeps unmuting. Can I just say thank you to everyone helping? They're so freaking needy. Again, beaches. You need so much attention. You wear everybody out. CC Bloom, right? They are all CC Blooms.
You're welcome, honey. Okay. Name that crime. Oh Holy Night. Okay, the victim. I've got the murderer on the screen. Okay, what's his last name? He belonged to a religious organization. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I believe it's Utah. Okay, Travis Alexander, ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. Mama 4 girls, hand her that Get High journal. All righty then. And our next Name That Crime. Let's see. Florida. Angry mob. Women. Florida, angry mom, women. Dancing in bars.
What?
Okay, Casey Anthony, we have a winner. Very good, very
Casey
good.
Anthony. Oh, I thought it had to be Kaylee. Didn't have. Wait, which one do you want? The victim?
Oh, we want the victim. We want to know the name of the victim.
Okay. Wait. Can I just say? Hey, I don't. Hold on 1 second. I'm the host. Can I just say something? See, somebody's saying you want to play. Do you want to play another? Okay. All right.
Play a different game?
They want to play a different game. Yeah, not crimes.
Okay.
Because it's just. Yeah.
Okay, that wasn't my idea. That came from the
peanut
yeah.
gallery. So yeah, that's
Yeah, I think it's in poor taste myself. Brandy Brown, not
and
names.
Brandy Brown. You get all the blame.
You get all the credit for that. Name the crime. We could play Name the Movie.
Name the movies is okay, but can I say one thing? This is like, I don't know. This is we'll practice this to see if this is what we want to use for a give. Because I don't know like what I want to do for the giveaway yet. I was going to do a big trivia contest, so this is just fun practice. See what we do, because I can't keep track right now, and I'm like lost here. And I didn't announce it, and then I would feel bad, and people would say, I didn't know you were going to do the giveaway, and I'll get in a lot of trouble. So,
well, don't blame everything on mommy.
Yeah, can blame some of it on you, Joanne.
You can. I'll take 35%.
A little bit of the blame. Okay, good. All right.
We can give you maybe 10%, 20%.
The rest we'll give to Christina. We'll
Jimmy, we can give Jimmy 50.
A little bit, and we can put the rest on the mods. Just
yes,
right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Hand it all out.
Give away an ice cream cake.
Okay.
Sweet Sophia, because I want to announce it if we're going to do it, so that everybody knows, and people aren't like, because you know what would happen. They'd say, I didn't know you were going to do that. That's not fair.
All right. Well, we'll just practice today and see, people can type or, okay, first you have to take into consideration my age. So I'm going to know movies from the 1970s, from the 1980s, from the 1990s, and then maybe some Disney Pixar movies that I might have taken a grandchild to. And then, if you want to type in the name, otherwise just have fun reading the comments and you can just laugh along. And we can all be winners. Everyone will get a prize. Everyone gets a cookie. Okay. Name that movie. It's the South. They wore pretty dresses. They danced at balls. There was a huge war.
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind. Very good. Okay. Now, let's see. Boiling a bunny rabbit.
Fatal Attraction.
The bathtub is full of water. Boiling the bunny, bathtub full of water. One of the actors was Glenn Close. And we have Fatal Attraction starring Michael Douglas and Glenn Close. Okay, that's excellent. All right. Okay, this is a movie about the West. This is a movie about a town in trouble in the West. Horses. Bars and saloons. the things that Cowgirl would put on a horse before she would ride it. Cowgirl Up would put this on a horse
Saddles.
before she would go horseback riding.
I
It
never
is
saw this.
not Young Guns. Blazing Saddles, yes, with Mel Brooks. Blazing Saddles. Young ladies, if you have not yet seen Mel Brooks movies, Blazing Saddles, I suggest that you run to your, I don't know, what do you guys run to? Netflix or something like that? You know, back in the old days, we used to go to a video store and rent a VHS tape. All right. You kind of see what kind of movies I like too, don't you? All right. Let's see.
Okay, since this is not a Joanne Dallas night, that's all you get, Sassy.
LGBTQ, it doesn't matter. Your children are your children. We must love them no matter who they are or how they want to be, who their identity is. Because they're our kids, we have no right to hurt them because it doesn't matter.
Who is this?
Right, yes, absolutely. And what did he plead?
He pleaded innocent.
He pleaded
innocent. I can tell you this. During the time that I was monitoring court records, as you know, as the date has been coming up,
and their shoes were all in the garage, and they lived in Pennsylvania where it was cold. And
Jenna's back. She's back. She's back. She's back.
Promise I didn't give your number. And
to the troll?
Anybody.
Oh, okay.
I downloaded the app a while ago. That's why I didn't see my name.
Oh, okay. Must have been Joanne then. We'll blame it on Joanne. She wanted to be blamed anyway. Or something.
Why am I so funny?
Who said funny? Somebody said you're so funny?
Michelle, I'm fine.
Somebody else is here. This must be Joanne. Joanne? Robbie? What in the world? Okay. Okay.
I think you need to start charging.
I think we're probably going to have a rule that people have to come on camera.
That'll take care of Jenna.
At least they're getting interesting. Oh my gosh.
Teresa, we're going camping in upstate New York.
Oh yeah. Listen to this vacation.
Where?
Watch me.
What county?
Yeah, watch. I knew I'm so onto her. I want to see. I want to.
I don't know if you know what the Palmoro pageant is.
Say it again. What?
Palmoro pageant.
Palmoro pageant?
Yeah, which I'm assuming it's in Palmoro.
What kind of pageant? A beauty pageant?
Oh no, it's so here's some Mormon history.
Mormon history, guys.
Joseph Smith found the Book of Mormon there.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward now where that space is supposed to be. They do a pageant every year, and it's a lot of fun to go to. And
they're doing pageants.
Do you go every year?
Yep.
Look, I'm getting the paper and I'm writing it down.
You
Watch.
Camp there?
Watch this.
I don't camp because when I get stuck on the ground, I'm stuck for good.
Yeah.
Until somebody can help me out. But
I'd like to let James think I will be camping until the last minute when I go to.
You go to a hotel?
The hotels are usually really booked up. The campsite's far, so I'll stay with friends that live out there.
Oh, okay.
Which we can't bring all our kids
Right.
and stuff to somebody's house. I mean,
How many cars do you have? Now watch this. This is really trips her up.
just the one.
Just the one car. What do you really? You can fit all of it. How many go? What do you drive? A school bus? I said.
Yep. No exceptions.
No exceptions.
There one.
But isn't that what 22 of you? 23?
Yes.
Yes. One car. 23
you have
people
to
in
have
one
a school
car.
bus.
You have to have a school bus.
I don't have a school bus. I have a van, I guess, that would.
You're a
If I call it a school bus, will that make you feel better?
Because I think you have to have a school bus, at least a small one. I don't even think you could fit 23 on the small school bus. Can you?
Yes.
You can?
A liar.
I think you need to have a big one like the Partridge Family. I think that's probably what you're driving. You don't want to say that.
Well, I actually don't drive anything because
Right, you can't drive.
I could get my license back, but there are times I do black out for a few seconds.
That's not
and
good.
I will not do to somebody else what was done to me.
Right. Robbie, can you fit 23 on a small bus? One of those small, short school buses? Probably not, right? I'm trying to think, because there's I think there's 2 on one side, 3 on the other, and I think there's got to be, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20. No, I don't think you could.
Sorry,
I think
Jenna,
it's
you're a
probably
liar and you've
20
been
on a
caught in
school bus, right?
lies.
Good night there, Sheila. I am a little bit obsessed with it, Jessica. You can't
might
fit
buy
even
a
20
bus.
on your small buses.
Just so you can say, I'll even let you decide the colors the bus can
Oh,
be.
she will. I like the color block, like the Partridge Family.
You're a liar. But there was one that
23
everybody
would be a
started
tight
crying about,
squeeze on
Jenna.
one of those
Remember
little
that
buses?
one?
Yeah,
'Cause
that's what I
we
think.
felt bad, and then that's got to be on here somewhere too. There's a lot more of Jenna. But I think it's going to overlap.
Kate
Jenna,
plus
Lily
8
Bell.
had a large van. Yeah, but Kate plus 8 is only 9. Okay, she could even get a 15-passenger van. It's not going to work with 23. Kate plus 8.
No, that Kate plus 8, no, that's not a.
Kate plus 8, yeah. She's getting a new show, Kate plus date now. Huh.
You're kidding.
No, Kate plus date. She's going to go on dates. I don't know, Diane.
I don't know if this is starting rumors or anything, but I don't think she treats her kids very well.
Oh, I don't think, I think a lot of people agree with that. I don't think she even has her one son anymore. I think he was sent away.
I'm getting sleepies.
Colin,
yeah, I think he was.
I think we got to do a word game and finish up tomorrow. I'm getting sleepies. Very sleepies. Meet George Jetson, his boy Elroy. But there's more of Jenna where everybody feels really bad. Like, I felt like I was getting to the end of my rope, and then she came on and she said, I speak slowly because I have a traumatic brain. And then everybody started crying and everybody started feeling sorry for her again. And then she went off the deep end. And I don't know if it comes after this or before this. I don't know. I have to go through some more videos, but I think it's after. We'll see. Do, 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 do. You know, so we have to look. It'd be nice if other people would help look, but I have to do everything. I have to do everything. I have to do everything. Okay. George is in. I'm so tired. Oh my goodness, I am so tired, guys. Jag. Hi there, Murder of Crows. I need you. I need these 2 words. I gotta go to bed. I'm gonna whine, Murder of Crows. I'm tired. I'm so sleepy. Please help me out here. I can't keep my eyes open, Murder of Crows. I'm so tired. I've got another busy day tomorrow. Busy, busy, busy. Good night, Slam RN. Slam RN says leave in the chat. She's gotta go. It's late and you know I wanna go to sleep. Victoria says Jag. I got Jag, yeah. Good night and sweet dreams, Victoria, but I need somebody to help me with these last 2. You can't just leave me alone. Now I just need 1. I got Aura. Oh gosh, I wish you had the other one. I'm sorry, I'm being very, very sleepy. Very sleepy. You're lost? Okay. I'm tired is what I am. Tired is what I am. No one will help me get this last one. Murder of Crows has it. No, Aga. Oh, Aga. What does he have? Hagar. Hagar. Apgar. Hagar. Hagar. No, Murder of Crows doesn't have it. Oh, got it. Oh, good. We can go to bed. Good night, guys. I love you. Thank you for watching these strolls down Scammer Lane with me. I love you guys. God bless. Prayers. We'll see you tomorrow.